physicality.
There you go.
It's a new team. Same old model. Damn. We got to sell this thing out and pack the thing.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You're going to see how it all comes together, because it's going to be a tremendous peek into the future of CU football. You're going to see physicality.
There you go.
It's a new team. Same old model. Damn. We got to sell this thing out and pack the thing.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You're going to see how it all comes together, because it's going to be a tremendous peek into the future of CU football. You're going to see physicality.
There you go.
It's a new team. Same old model. Damn. We got to sell this thing out and pack the thing.
Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
You're going to see how it all comes together, because it's going to be a tremendous peek into the future of CU football.
Yo, hey yo, like y'all already saw, if you tapped into that Discord, right? Yeah, we about to start popping out for sure. Like I said, we trying something new, right? I think when that iron out, we popping out. I'm not even gonna lie, we about to see though. I think Teasy put me on to a situation, dog. Them conversations I had there, when that story out like that, we live with it. That shit don't do us no justice sitting in there talking to 12 people. Real talk. I'm happy Teasy brought that shit up for sure. It's time to get busy, yo. We got a new offensive tackle in the building. New wide receiver in the building. This the two pieces we've been waiting on for sure. It's turn-up time. We still got more work to do, like we said, or we stated in the Discord. And make sure y'all hit that membership, join that membership and get involved with that Discord, man. We got the hottest Discord out. As far as that CU content wave, we cover all college football. Some of the best recruiting staff. We got one of the best recruiting what's the names, specialists in there, dog. Shout out to my dog, Bo Knows. Like we always say, if you don't know, Bo Knows. Shout out to my dog, All Access for sure. So you always gonna be up to date with the news, man. And Sco A's, y'all already know who that is. Shout out to all the queens that participate and add to the value of that Discord, dog, for sure. We appreciate everybody. Guys, everybody. So make sure y'all hit that membership and get in tune with that Discord. Yo, when y'all don't see us live, that's where we at. Like I told you, the hottest Discord popping right now. But we about to get into it, man. Big wide receiver piece, big offensive tackle piece as well. It's time to get busy. Let me start from that tippy top, man, and see who we got in the building. And then we about to cook. Let me see something real quick. Yeah, man, there's no more playing, dog. It's over with. I already see my dog, Mr. Muhammad. Y'all already know what time it is. Let's start from that tippy top. My dog, King Carlito, yo. We gonna go through these fast so we can just get straight to it and then we out of here. King Carlito, my dog, Ron. Double Law, y'all already know what time it is. One of my main dogs for sure. Double Law, Charles Muhammad. Y'all already know what it is. Another one of the main dogs for sure, Mr. Muhammad. Miss Asia, a.k.a. Sko Asia. Y'all know that's one of the main queens. Unc, I see you, Unc. T-Dog, what's up with you? Randall Thomas, what's up with you? Look at my dog, LG's. Mr. Controversial. That's my dog. Y'all know that's one of our main guys, day one, man. Shout out to my dog, LG's. Appreciate you. Popping up, Jesus. Who else we got in there? Miss Goddess. Another one of our main queens for sure. Y'all already know what time it is. Appreciate you, sis, for sure. Sonny Yah, we miss Pulse. Chris, another one of our main guys, top dogs on that stage, man. Show my dog some love. Slim, what's up with you? Ken Hart, what's up with you? Stacy Davis, what's up with you? M. Dot Baby. Saeed, we saw King Carlito already. We saw Ron, Alvin Williams. Go talk way, yo. One of my main dogs for sure. Another one of my main dogs. Webb in the building, King Hot. Who else we got in here? Hit him with the Quan. What's up with you? Yeah, we got a loaded joint. Let me get the guys on stage and we about to just start cooking, man. So we can get in here, get up out of here. 1 second. Bear with me. If you new here, drop that city or state. Get familiar with that chat. It's a CU cookout, dog. All family vibes like we always been kicking. If you're a content creator, drop your hand during that chat. We're going to go support yours as well. And show some love on that like button. I'm going to be watching and paying attention to that the whole show, yo. Show us some love. All right, bear with me 2 seconds. We about to get it rolling. Because StreamYard done changed this around like we said. But I haven't found the better option. Link down there, like we said. You got time, pop out. We about to get it cooking, man. LT's my dog, another one of my main dogs down there. Rolling with Ben. Who else we got? Miss Phyllis. Oh, yeah. Ron, look at my dog. Appreciate you, Ron, on the support, man. That support go a long way. Like we said, I know y'all want to see these guests. All that shit costs. So show some love. Like we said, appreciate you, Ron. That's all love. This one that don't have to do that. He already done put in that word. Appreciate you, Ron. All love, bro. All I do is show, bro, trying to see this shit win. And I appreciate that. Rakim, another one of my main dogs. Day one, man. Let me get it, man. Mr. Muhammad.
Peace.
All love, Muhammad. You know what this is
Shout
for,
out,
Muhammad. You know what I mean?
to you though.
You gotta try.
Hold on. We gotta shout out Sko Asia. So she gotta change her handle. That's fire.
Yeah, it's fire.
But then hold on
yeah.
now. Sko Goddess gotta be there too now.
Okay.
So
Say it again.
Sko
Yeah.
Asia,
You know that's
Goddess.
the main. That's the main. So we gotta go Sko Goddess.
But,
We shot them out from the top.
Crazy though.
Dino.
Hell yeah, King. What's up, my boy?
What up? Before we get in our bag, rest in peace to the young king.
That's how we starting the show. Let's get into it, King. Start it off. That's how I wanted to
young
start
king,
that
Kyron Lacey.
Yeah,
May he rest in paradise.
Right.
Rest in power. Word.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, we got that boy. I'm glad the Coach Prime staff finally tapped into my state. You know what I'm saying? We got them Geechee boys down here that's ready to get active now. I appreciate you.
Right. Hell yeah. But
South Kakalaka,
that Lacey situation was a touchy joint, dog. Yeah. Even when I had the energy when we was gonna start early, right? And I'm happy we did it this way, like I said, Muhammad and King.
Yeah.
We basically, you know what this was about, wow, you know what I mean? These conversations we had there, we got to strike when that shit hot, bro.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying now? Now that conversation we had here, especially when we got a couple topics, but I ain't want to ride off of that other situation. But rest in peace to Lacey for sure.
Yeah,
that's a sad situation. I wanted to get into that. Not too much into it, but you know what I mean, man.
Yeah, you already know.
Yeah, because that's a touchy subject, dog.
Yeah, extremely touchy.
Yeah, we got us one.
I want to more so attack it from an angle like this is why we be so big on not downing these kids, dog, on them plays.
Yeah.
Right.
You understand?
There you go, Dino.
So much potential gone, man. So much potential gone, man.
Yeah, they getting bags, but you know what I'm saying? They still young boys, man.
Mm-hmm.
Right. That's why I don't be calling them all like we're a joke here and there, but calling them all crazy types of names and shit like we not doing that, bro.
No.
You calling and we old as hell, and then be situations like this where you don't know what's necessarily going on with that kid.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
This shit ain't about football all the time, dog.
You don't know the pressure that's on that kid and what he got to live up to his family. That'd be a lot of pressure, man. You the one way out for a family. And I'm not saying that's his situation, but there's a lot of situations out there where you the one for this family to make it out. And that'd be a lot of pressure on somebody, man. Salute to him, though.
Right. I want to continue it, right? But let's get one of our main dogs on the stage. I already know what time it is. They wait for the music before I even snatch them up. Let me get my guy in, man.
Drop that.
You need to ask, he's a smooth operator.
You know, we got to switch him up, though. We got to give him the sea breeze. He got to go come in with the sea breezy now.
Yeah.
You got to come in with sea breezy now. If you know, you know.
Yeah, money. Hey, where Web go, man? I just tried to snatch Web up, too. Hit the link again, Web. Let me get my guy in. Another one of my main guys, for sure. Look, this shit is wild. Where's that?
Dang, they dropped dead quick.
Unless they're trying to get his intro twice. That's nasty work.
Play defense, damn. Drop cherry picking on the offense.
Yeah, that's crazy. You never saw a nigga want to get introduced twice. Dang.
For the double intro.
For the double intro is crazy work.
I'm setting the standard, man. Double
intro. Yeah. Look at Teasy. Look at my dog. I think Teasy, Teasy, I ain't what's the name, Teasy. We ain't take that conversation and just wasn't listening.
Hey, Dino, we sitting in the Discord cutting up, and we said, hey, Dino going live. Everybody popped out.
But this is that's why I want to get Teasy on the stage, bro. He told me without telling me. You understand that?
Yeah.
The way he told me is what forced his hand. We going to start moving like this now, bro.
No said.
Real talk, but I want to make sure he on here so I can give him his flowers as well. Because he ain't necessarily say to do it. It was just the fact of what he said was like, oh, fuck that. You know what I mean? We got to, Yeah, it made all the sense in the world. But shout out to Saeed, man. Mr. Saeed. Appreciate the support for sure, man. That's all love, dog. Like we said, we trying to grow this joint, man. LTZ, where my dog Web at, man? Let me see something. Who else we had down there? Teasy. Shout out to my dog, Big LTZ. With the $9.99 joint on the support, man. Love. That's one that don't have to do that. You know that already. One of the main guys for sure. Appreciate you, Teasy. All love, bro. I don't know what happened to Dead Money Show unless this shit died.
Yeah, man. Salute to the channel, man.
Hell yeah, Teasy. That convo, Teasy, when we just sat there and said, oh, nah. You know how many times you done said that shit like, oh, nah, we basically said it all in here. That's a problem. You get what I'm saying now, Teasy? Or should we go live? Nah, we basically covered in the head. Nah, when we got them shit stacked up like this, as soon as that motherfucker drop, we popping out, bro. Had that main joint here, and then we can go and bug out the Discord, because that's where the real come out. You know what I mean? That hot take will come out for sure.
Hey, that's the after show in the Discord.
Yeah, that's how that shit's supposed to go.
You got to go to the Discord for the after show. It'd be
Right.
crazy in here.
Yeah, and if you ain't tapped into the Discord, you missing some funny work.
Right. It's 105 in here. We should be at 105 likes, man. Y'all make sure y'all go share this live and tap in, man. Tell everybody tap in because we about to get cooked. This ain't gonna be a long joint. When we pop out like this, we get straight to it and we out of here. Straight up. I'm looking for I'm waiting for what's the name, man? Come on, we about to
Back
cook though.
chat
Let's go.
deal.
Let's get busy. Caesar, how you felt as far as we already gave our condolences as far as the Lacey situation, but like I said, we can touch on it a little bit, like get your opinion on how you felt about the situation you saw, and then we can get to the other business, right?
To my Lacey?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh man, condolences to his family, man. I hate that happened, man. I think we all a young life get taken like that, man. But condolences to his family and stuff,
Right. Yeah, Dev Money give your spill real quick. Remember, we ain't gonna go too crazy on it, but how you took that situation, man, and knowing what was going on.
Man, that's one of the first things I seen. Rolled over.
Right.
And I checked my phone and I seen that, man. Sad, bro. That's just real sad, man. Like you said earlier, you just gotta uplift people when you can. Don't go too crazy on people. You never know what people got going on.
Right.
Whether they see you and they happy and they say, "Oh yeah, what's up, Dino? You good, man? Yeah, I'm
Right.
straight." The whole time I ain't straight, So
Right.
he was going through that situation he was going through. So we also don't know how that was taking a toll on him and what kind of backlash and heat he was feeling from it or remorse or whatever it could have been. So this shit just sad, man. 23 years old, a long life to live.
Right.
So everybody just take care of each other and shout out to his family, teammates, fans. But this next, it's sad overall. Anytime somebody that happens to somebody, but
Right.
also when it's people who a lot of people know, right? Of course, you got your family, but now when you talk about entertainers and sports figures and stuff like that, it could be, little kids affected by it. Somebody that was an LSU fan, old lady that might have been an LSU fan, millions of fans and teammates from, little league, high school, other kids in college. I seen, certain other college players that don't even play for LSU. You know what I'm saying? Sad and talking about it. So we just got to be mindful, man, and try to show as much, respect and love and all that to people. You never know what people got going on.
And just to follow that up real
Nah,
quick,
go ahead, do
Dev.
your thing, Juan. Because that was
Nah,
you and
just
King. Y'all could touch on it as well. And Ron Ron.
nah,
I
but
like
just
Ron Ron still
check
though
on
too.
each other. I think
Uh-huh.
like the most important thing is like when like in the Muslim world it's called a janazah, but it's the same as
Right.
a funeral. But what is said during the janazah service is that this service is for the living and it's not for the dead, because
Right.
the dead can't smell the flowers, can't hear the beautiful song. So when a life is lost, this affects our lives. And like the lesson that, like what Dev just said, man, we got to check on one another, man.
Right.
Like when we ask somebody like how you doing, really mean that,
Right.
and then really look for the answer.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all. But just check on one another, man. For real, for real.
Yeah, facts, man. You know what I'm saying? Mental health is real, bro. And there ain't nothing to sneeze at, man. You gotta, just because you see cat get, like I said earlier, just because you see cats get money, don't mean they all straight in the head and everything ain't going straight. So just really mean when you tap in with somebody, how you doing? Like, no, how are you doing for real, for real?
I agree.
That's real.
Hey man, I'll say this, just to kind of, bring everything together. When we see a lot of these young guys, a lot of times we hear people say, these guys are getting money now, so we got to treat them like professionals. And you got to think about how precious a young life is, and how much potential they have, but how much they still need to grow. So a lot of times when we see these guys' mistakes, I could imagine the comment section when that story came out about his whatever situation he went through, how much people really dumped on him. So it just makes us to take a step back, man, and really, really have some compassion for these young kids, man, because it's not worth it. This thing is bigger than just ball, man, because this is people's lives that we're dealing with. And for the sake of fandom, people are troll and do all this, ridiculous stuff to these young kings. And you see the effects of it. So all I would say is, man, for everybody out there, man, when we see these things happen, even if it's the opposing team, have some compassion, man, because you would hate to have your child or your family member in that situation and you see something happen to one of these young kids over just sports. You know what I'm saying? So just salute to him and his family. I know at least now he don't have to worry about all that he was dealing with. So, much love to him and his family, man.
Good spill, Ron, for sure. I think we started it off, and I basically uttered what you said when we started the show for sure. Keep in mind, like you said, that shit is bigger than football, dog. That's why I be real careful on how we speak on them young guys. But all right, let's get on to the lighter news, right? Because I wanted to get that out the way first. Let's start. Which one y'all want to turn up with first, dog? We got
to turn it with the hometown boy.
All right, so let's do it.
Hey, you know how I get down. I've been wanting y'all to tap
that
into
was
my
real
state,
bias
man.
right there, dog. But let's do it.
You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead, dog. Kick it off. Let's get rolling.
Hey, we might got I'm gonna go crazy with it.
Right. Go ahead, go crazy.
We got Jimmy Horn with the feet, but what Javon Antonio with the body frame, no bucket was supposed to be.
Dang.
Yeah. That's what we got out there now. A real take the top off the defense. You gotta watch him. You gotta be aware. Ain't no more zone. You better play man. It's over.
Oh, you don't want to do that neither. We gonna get into that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you heard me.
We got some crazy work out there now.
QB1 said you don't want to do that. So what they gonna do?
Yeah. Play with us now.
What's your other option, dog? Go ahead, dog. That was a good spill. How dead money? We're just gonna swing it around the board. Teasy, everybody, just jump in. Get your spill on how you feel about them, and then we'll get into the specifics.
Hey, that's one of the things I thought about. Having that height, that jumping ability with that speed. I mean, you can do a lot of stuff with that. So I think that's one of the last pieces we was missing. I mean, we got big body receivers like Omarion and Williams,
right?
But it's different, right? Like you don't find a lot of 6'5" dudes that can run 4.3s, 4.4s, right? You might find some 6'5" dudes that should be at tight end. They might be trying to play receiver, but this could be a game changer, man. So of course you got to come up and prove it. But I like what we're seeing.
Like we doing.
It's definitely a good pickup for sure.
Hell yeah, I agree. There, we're gonna get into really breaking it down and seeing how this wide receiver core look to you as of now. You know what I mean? Before we even get towards the end of this, what's the name? This camp. Let's get the T. Yeah, go ahead, T.
Yeah, and I second what Deb was saying, man, and I've been calling for it ever since, especially since my boy C5 left the building. We need that tall skyscraper. You know what I'm saying? Somebody gonna leap them down over buildings. You know what I mean? And then he got the speed to do it, man. I seen Bucks and Prime, they kind of compliments AJ Green. That's a really good comp. I think he might be a little faster and quicker than AJ. Might be a little bit more nimble than AJ.
Dang.
And I think it's just a great addition, man. Great addition, man.
Who else we got up there? Hey, remember how we doing that? Y'all know the routine, because I don't want to just call it out individual. Let's go, Muhammad, though. Yeah, just jump in.
But look, so I mean, like, we're not gonna trash his previous quarterback, but but over at Campbell, but he wasn't that good. So
Right.
so they called on Sincere to kind of run almost every route. So
Right.
now while you say Jimmy on the feet, and the other wide receiver that you named, Carlito, I'm gonna say Q6 on the little screens, because as big as he is, you can put him in the screen game, and he's out. That's his film.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that is his film on the Buff and Prime joint. Like
you know
his
what I'm
first couple
saying?
joints was the quick pass, and he take off.
Quick pass. But so besides over the top, like LT said, jumping over buildings, you could shrink him and put him in the quick game. I mean, he's super duper talented wide receiver. Now, you know what? Only thing that we asking for is that he check in with Swayze off the rip.
Right. Which we expect too, for sure. But that was a good spill, man. I
I
agree.
want to see nothing
Well,
but baloney
well,
tracks in his life.
let me throw some gas on that right quick, if you don't
Oh, give him
mind,
some
Dino.
baloney. You gonna give
Man,
him
I'm
some
finna throw that gas
baloney
now.
up?
I'm
I want
finna
to
All
throw
see
right,
you
go
some
nothing
ahead.
but baloney
gas.
tracks. I want to see nothing but baloney
Yeah,
tracks coming
yeah.
out of his mouth.
With the two new additions that we got, I'm finna throw it out there. I know I'm finna get shot at. I see a Heisman candidate in the runners with the two new additions on the offense. Yeah, I can see a Heisman coming out of that camp.
For out
I
of the camp
said it.
or just
Throw that
for
gas
certain
on.
players.
Throw that
Throw the
gas.
gas. Throw.
Hey, I'll say this though.
For a certain player, Uncle Warren, or for just the camp.
But no, I'm gonna go put
You
it,
talking about
and this is all because Muhammad. I want to give Muhammad credit for it. So when it comes to fruition, I don't want to take credit for it. But he brought up that we may have a Heisman candidate and Salter. And when we got that wide receiver, I said, yeah, I can see it now. I can see a candidate. I'm not saying he's gonna win it. I can see him in the candidate talk for
Right.
Heisman. Yeah.
All right.
yeah?
So what I'm gonna say is, first off, let's give the recruiting staff, Coach Prime, and everybody in the building. I want to give them their props for
Let's
recognizing
go.
what we need on this team. And you know what? A lot of times, people, one thing you always say, Dino, y'all just give them time, be patient, let them cook.
Facts.
And every time we do that, they always deliver. So I
Right.
definitely want to give a lot of respect to them, because they seen the deficiency in that room, and now they stepped up and basically met the deficiency, man. So salute to them, because now we got all styles of the receiver position. We got the big guys, the speed guys, we got the small shifty guys. So there shouldn't be anything we can't do with that receiver room, man. So I think it was an excellent pickup, man. Can't wait to see what pops off now for sure.
And don't forget the physicality, double R, as far as old Miller and Georgia.
For sure.
Right.
Sure.
You know what I'm
Salute to
saying?
that.
Well, because they out there dunking on jokers and then
Facts.
slamming them to the ground.
That basically was everybody, right? Let's get into the specifics, man. How you think this wide receiver core, or where you got this wide receiver core now, as far as your lineup? Like, what you got in mind? Whether the player is injured still now, we ain't even got to do all that. Just count him as if he's not injured. Where y'all see that wide receiver core now that we got this piece that we've been waiting on for
Man,
sure?
this could change. I ain't gonna say it could change things. It just because everybody right. So this is the thing we talked about before. We didn't really get to see it last season
Right,
or really the year before when we talk about just having a team that can just consistently rotate at receiver. Hey, you
right,
run a deep ball, you come out real quick. Kind of like they did at Jackson State. They had enough receivers where it's like, hey, you run a route, come out. You run a route, come out. So now I think if it all works how we feel like it's gonna work,
right,
we have enough dudes who are legit. So now when you talk about you got a Marion on the outside, you got a Joseph Williams on the outside, you got a Sincere on the outside.
right,
Now we can just consistently rotate. You're not losing, right? Like, because again, since Omarion Joseph Williams, same body style, same type of receiver.
Mm-hmm.
You get Joseph, you get Sincere in, similar receiver, and you talk about his height, jumping ability, and so on and so forth. So now it's never a drop off now. So
Right.
hey, go out there, you do your thing, boom, come out.
Right.
So it's hard to, it could be either one of them on either side.
Right.
Obviously we got one on one outside, you got one on the other outside, so it could be either of the three. And I think we good to where now you never feel like, dang, such and such out. Like if
Right.
Trav was out the game, it's like, dang, Trav not outside the receiver, who in there? Now it's not like a who in there. And then of
Right.
course we got the guys on the slot. You know what I'm saying? You got
Good.
Draylon and all
Just
them in the
heard it,
slot.
damn good. Keep cooking.
Yeah, no, honestly, when you got to say,
Word
hey,
up.
such and such not in, oh,
Word up.
who they put in? Oh, they
Mm-hmm.
put him in. You know what I'm saying? So now it shouldn't feel like that now because of course
Right.
Omarion, Joe, Sincere on that outside, and then shoot, I'm really liking what little young Farrakhan look like.
Right.
Of course, you got Draylon,
Hard,
but as far as
hard.
lineup, I guess
Forget about hard.
and you know what, man, you can have a big lineup. Honestly, I know you guys about lineup, so
Right,
Man,
you
right,
could
right,
put
right.
Omarion on one outside, you could put
Right.
Joseph on the other outside, and when you got a guy like Sincere.
You could
Because
put
when you think about
sincere
slot
slot.
receivers, you think
oh
about
God,
small guys, small fast guys.
Right.
oh man,
Now it's
That's
just like shoot.
crazy.
Now we got a 6'5" fast guy that we could put in the
Dang.
slot on a safety. And now
Yeah.
it's like, what you gonna do, right?
Yo.
You're in
That's
trouble.
And then you could put Draylon on the other slot or whatever the case may be when you go 4 wide and you go 5 wide and add in one of them other dudes. So yeah, you can really mix and match if
yeah,
you can let him get in
you
there
getting to
slot
the
and
gas part of it. You getting to the gas part of it,
yeah.
there. Yeah,
Yo,
you
just
starting to
off of
do,
that
you
lineup
starting to put some
alone, right? And
gas
that's
on
the
it,
topic
brother.
that we getting into later on. Not
Yes,
saying that
sir.
we won't get no more backs, but that shit he just said, and then you got fucking Cam, a
Yes,
split
sir.
back
There you
situation in
go.
the
That's the
backfield with
gas.
Cam. Yo,
Dino,
That's the gas, Dino. You hit it.
yo,
Dino,
You hit it, Cam. You said the
Dino
right
put in the
yo.
thing.
chat.
Yeah, we gonna say that though. This
Yeah.
what I do want
Okay,
to do,
okay,
and then
okay.
everybody else get their spill, right? Shout out to Quality Insurance, man. I appreciate you, bro. Like we said to everybody new to the channel, drop your questions that you all want us to attack at the bottom, and we're gonna eventually get to it. If you see it pass some time, just re-drop it. We're gonna eventually get to it. But he brought up a good joint. He said, we're gonna continue on the same topic though, but I want to make sure that everybody remember to get back to this. He said what we want to see as far as that spring game next week. We can say that for later on. You know what I mean?
Right,
After
right,
you
right,
finish
right, right, right.
cooking and end it off with that. But I like that. Appreciate you, bro. For
I thought you
sure.
had a sponsor right there, Dino.
Not yeah. Last time I saw his name, anytime you see quality, that's somebody important. I thought it was.
Hey, right now he
I thought,
dropping quality comment. Quality
yeah.
comment right now.
I
I
said,
thought
yeah,
you
let
had
me
a.
click his name
I
now,
said,
boy. Real
I said,
talk.
yo, Dino got a sponsor. I
Yeah.
said, yo,
Hey,
we got
I
Quality.
saw quality and clicked immediately. I
I'm
said, hold
sorry,
up.
Dino. I didn't mean to cut in like that. Oh
Yeah.
man.
Hey, yeah. I was about to say, nigga, NIS for everybody. We on. Turn up. Let me see. let's, let's finish cooking up. We gonna
Okay.
get right back
Okay.
to it, quality for sure. We gonna remember to get to it. Go ahead, though, Muhan, Teasy, whichever one of y'all.
What was
Damn,
you
that was a
talking
good
about?
spill too, damn money. Good lineup. How y'all
Oh,
see the
So
lineups now? Like, what's y'all setup?
sincere just creating the Big
go
12
ahead. Go ahead.
a
Right,
mismatch Big 12 mixed match nightmare for defense. Coaches are gonna have to change their whole defensive team just because we got sincere on the team.
right, right. Good spill, Let's
And
get to
then
it,
look,
Muhan,
look, look, look,
Either
look.
one. Y'all know
Because
how we roll
because
already.
And we want
um
y'all to know too, though, man. This guy
go
is not just some FCS wide receiver. He's big
Right,
time. There was a lot of guys that was
right,
wanting this kid. A lot of teams, big time teams. You're one of your favorite teams for the haters. Wanted
right.
this guy.
Yeah, nah, that was good, Teasy. You know they'll throw it out there. They just got some random guy. No, everybody wanted him. Good spirit, Teasy. He said haters for sure.
Your
yeah,
favorite team on
Right.
word up. Because Kyle and
So
Man,
you're able to dominate
they
the outside
they
and
was trying to get
also
in.
also sneak some of our young receivers in there too in the mix. Be able to sneak somebody like a Q6 in there and hit you just because of what sincere going what just because what sincere is gonna the attention
Bring to
he's
the table.
gonna it's gonna take for. I mean, the defense is gonna focus on him. They're gonna put a lot of attention on him.
And then you know what too, Mr. Uncle Warren? I think I
Mhm.
think he's sincerely guaranteed to be another NFL draft pick next year too.
There you go. There you go.
Right.
Hey, real
Another
quick, real
wide
quick,
receiver,
real quick.
Go ahead,
3
double
years
R.
in a row to finally
Before we
put in the league.
continue, we got one of them ones in the building, everybody.
Let's
Hey,
go.
it's the real one, man. I want to say we got one of them ones in the building.
Let's go.
Every CU channel I go to, I've never seen nobody support as much as this dude.
Yeah.
Everybody got to give it up. If it's really that dude, East Coast Cam, the most givingest dude in CU. East Coast Cam, let's go, man.
There you go, double R. You know what?
God damn.
That's why we love Ron Ron. I swear to God, he see the rib. I appreciate that. He deserved that, Ron Ron, for sure.
Double R. You right. Yo, Dino, we gotta get East Coast Cav his intro. So we just gotta figure
for
out what
sure.
it is.
We gotta figure out something. It's something with the bread. But that's my dog. You know, that's a day one too, Ron, for sure.
Matter of fact, we might have to kick Dev, and then
Nah.
Nah, Dev gotta stay, man.
Nah.
I would leave.
Muhammad been
Leave
shooting
before
all
Dev
day,
leave.
man.
Yeah, I
Muhammad
see
been
it.
shooting all day, Dino.
My Dev gotta
That's my
stay.
dog. That's dead money. I done gave him dead money already. It's over. Ron said, "Now we might have to move some furniture around." Hell nah, Dev, that's the
Nah, man,
guy.
Dev. Nah, I would leave before I let Dev leave.
Hell nah,
Definitely.
kid. You know
Nah,
we appreciate you for sure, man. That was well deserved for sure. Appreciate that too,
I
Ron Ron.
appreciate it, man.
It's one of our day ones for sure. We kicked the nigga because of that reason Ron Ron just told you. I swear to God, they know that too. Real talk.
Wow.
Go ahead, though.
Nah, man, I'm just happy, man. This is said guy. He changes everything, man.
Right.
I think Pat Schumer's gonna have a field day with him. You know what I'm saying? And I could see that Salt to the sincere combination.
Right.
Big 12 better be ready, boy. They better be
Right.
ready. With him, what's the two Miller kids? Um, and I see
Miller
Joseph James.
Records.
Yeah,
Shout out to my dog K Boog, Miller Records. Go ahead, though.
yeah, man. Him, and then you got and that Farrakhan kid, man. Hey, he out there making plays like. I think it's gonna be a wonderful season, man. I got 10, 11 wins. I ain't gonna hold you. We can get that defense
I'm
even more
rolling with you.
That's my dad, baby. Yes, sir.
if we can get that defense even more. I think the defense is good. Maybe one more
Don't forget about
cornerback.
JoJo, East Coast. Don't
Let's
forget
go.
about
Yeah,
No. He said JoJo.
yeah. JoJo, that Quentin Gibson kid too, man. Watch out for him because
Oh
he
yeah,
can return kicks. He returned punts and kicks and all of that, man.
Right.
right.
It's gonna. Hey, we got. I like the fact that if he's gonna pull a high school recruit, it's somebody that can play in right now. It's somebody that can plug in right now and play. Like the Quentin kid or the Farrakhan, especially the Farrakhan kid, man. I'm really excited about what he gonna do.
Right.
He gonna replace that number 14 real well.
Oh yeah, sure.
Yeah.
I like that one.
Oh
For
yeah.
sure. Let's get who else ain't get a spill as far as how you think that joint gonna line up, man? Or
I
what's your
mean,
lineup?
Dev covered it, man. Like
Yeah,
literally. So because
that was the best way.
yeah. Dev killed it with a sincere in the slot. But then
Right.
Carlito talked about they're gonna have to go man to man. But nah, you can't do that because then Salt gonna
He getting busy.
gash you. Yeah,
Hmm.
Salt gonna gash you. So, but then
Getting busy.
if they in the zone, like it's just too many options. I think our base offense will be a 11 personnel, which is one running back, one tight end. But once
Right.
we go to the two back personnel, when we put two backs back there. Now you got Cam Michael or either Draylon who can come out the backfield and then jump to a wide, like that slot position. I
Right.
just think it opens it all up, and then literally, Sincere is gonna take your best corner. You're gonna have to put your best corner on Sincere, which only leaves the middle open. This is gonna be
Man,
crazy, man. It's gonna be
Dino,
crazy.
they
Dino,
don't have to be
it's
double team. You have to double
hey,
team him.
hey, Dino, man, it's unfair how fast he is, yo.
Right.
It's
That's
unfair. Like I saw his
uh,
tape. It is unfair, yo. It's like cheating, man. This guy's cheating
right.
on how fast he is, bro.
Right.
The
And
more
his
and more, every
and
time you hear that shit, all I can say is, "Damn!" Like you can't even believe that shit, bro. We
yeah,
Right.
just got a cheat code on top of what we had already. But this the piece that we was
Right.
waiting on. But I agree, Kev, for sure.
Right.
yeah.
That tall with that type of speed, bro. That's in a slot. Like you cheating, bro. You cheat.
I'll say
Cheating.
this, man. He might become our number
Like
one home
that,
run hitter
baby.
type threat. I think we might
Right.
have just brought in our number one home run hitter type threat. Like I was saying in the past, I'm not sure if O Miller's speed was enough to be a number one type guy. So when we bring in this, not saying he don't have the talent, he does
Right.
because his game is just smooth like that. But in
Right.
terms
Yeah.
of a breakaway home run hitter,
Right.
we really
Right.
got one now for sure, man. So
Right.
it's gonna we really gonna turn up this Big 12 now.
Right.
They gonna have to hold their head this year.
Right. And
Nah,
shout out
because
to
see,
O2. Ron, he laid that down perfect. And we understood
oh,
exactly what you said. But just to
but
be
not.
clear for the
Go ahead.
goofies
Yeah.
like we
Yeah.
do,
Yeah.
because they'll take
Listen.
that and feel, you know what I mean? And spend
Right.
that they
Right.
own type of way. Nigga,
Right.
we
Right.
never sleeping on O. That's Mr. Wake Up and give you 250.
Oh
So
yeah,
keep
easy.
Yeah,
don't
let them
forget
play
that.
with O if they want to. Let them play with O if
I
they
don't
want
even
to.
care. Even when you get in them conversations where you tell me, well, you only saw him twice. Nigga, the 2 times you saw him, he had 2 something.
Right.
Yeah, let them play with O if they want to. And
Right.
watch what they get.
But
And look.
but like Ron said, this guy's a little more dangerous. We got to see him on that field, like we said. We see that everything come together, but this shit gonna get crazy. And keep
And
in
It's
then.
mind
gonna
what
get
Dad said, the slot.
crazy.
We not banking on him just to play no slot. He just gave
Mhm.
a scenario
It's
on how
gonna
you
be
can mix this
crazy.
lineup up and take advantage of the defense. You got
You
you
Let
know
got
me
to
tell
clear
you
you
everything
know
for the
how many
easy. You know
points
that.
you know how many
what
points this guy just added to us. He added 14 more points for us.
Right.
a couple more wins,
Automatic.
however
It's
you
an
want to.
automatic
Yeah.
14 points.
One more win. But keep in mind where what old Miller lacks in speed, he gains it in his like what's called like positioning. So he'll just stop the cornerback and then box him out.
Facts.
And that old
All that
box
goes
him
in the
out.
IQ too, Mr. Juan. That's it.
IQ.
There you
So
go.
yeah. So let's not worry about O's speed. He
Right.
knows where to be.
And you know it
Right.
was sincere, right? And since
Right.
Pat Sherman, he like to run them tunnel screens and them bubble screens.
Right.
Sincere is
Listen,
perfect, yo.
Dang.
He's
perfect for
perfect
us.
for that.
They just said we saw this on this film for sure. But Cook on the
Right.
East Coast, somebody else brought that up as well, man. There's different
Yeah,
Right.
ways
Right.
we can spin this. For
yeah. I'm
sure.
just saying, man. He as fast as he is, man, and he run like a slot guy. Like
Right.
he's
Word.
man. And
That's
this is a
crazy, right?
steal, yo. This this changes things, man.
Yeah,
It
yeah,
changes
yeah,
things. And, it
yeah.
just
Hey, yo,
already
look, it's
upgraded us.
181 in here. We about to continue to cook.
It's a
181 in
lifestyle.
here. Y'all see what that new wave did, right? I'm starting to see. I understand now what the fuck going on. 181. Make sure that like button match the amount of people in the room. Show us some love
Right.
on that like button, yeah, for sure. We about to continue to cook. We got a couple more topics. Like I said, we're gonna be in and out. We're gonna get in and get up out of here.
Yes, sir.
Anybody else got a spill? Well, Teasy basically threw his insight on it. As far as how that wide receiver joint gonna look, and then we can get straight to this old tackle. Let's get to the old tackle. Like we already
Xavier
spoke
Hill.
on, we got 2 key pieces, man, within these 3 days, right? But whoever want to speak first, let's
Ugly.
get into it as far as that old line, yeah. How big of a piece this was.
I'm saying he's so nice. you got the CU family fighting on whether he gonna be a guard or tackle.
Right. I want to get into that too because I
Ah,
saw good reasoning for it on both ends, Juan. But let's cook though.
Right. I mean, because he played about 4 games of guard and about, I don't know, I mean, man, look, man, we don't know where we're gonna put him,
Right.
but all I know, man, like the O-line is stacked. But nah, man, like this is Corey Phillips knew him from his days at LSU. Transferred over to Memphis, dominated, first team all our conference
Right.
2 years in a row. Solid addition, man. Like to me, Salt had the teary eye, emoji when they picked him up because
Dang.
Salt Salt,
Salt has salt in his eyes.
yeah. Salt
Dang.
eyes, word up. Salt eyes got
because he can
salt in
feel it.
them because he know
Hell
what time
yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
He
He
Because
know
I
what's
mean,
coming. He know
yeah.
what's coming. He know
He
what's
said them
coming.
sacks
yup.
went from 20 to fit ain't that. That's what he was crying for.
Nah, because like you got to think about it. Salt at a Liberty, he wasn't getting touched. That
Right.
was the real, DT7. It
Right.
wasn't touching him. So
Right.
now that Salt's here and he's seeing that same thing. Yeah, man, he got some salt in
Yeah.
his eyes.
Hell yeah.
Word up.
Hell yeah. That was a good
And it's the
fit.
thing, like you said, brother Charles. We went and got 2-time first team all conference, right? Everybody always get mad when you go get an honorable mention somebody and this and that. You can't get mad about this one. We went and
Right.
got us
Right.
a first team all conference. Oh, he played in the such and such. D1, right? Came from LSU, so it's not like he wasn't highly touted coming out. And then when he went to a quote unquote, smaller school at Memphis, he showed why he was at LSU to begin with. Again, with the 2 first teams,
Facts.
first team all conference. So that's definitely a huge pickup. Wish we could have got dudes like this, I'm saying, with 2 and all them, but it is what it is, man. But I think that definitely that kind of sews up the offensive line a little bit. We needed another legit starter, and I mean, I'm sure we still would, because some of us want another one, just for depth purposes. But I think that sews up kind of that starting offensive line.
Right.
And it depends, it could be some of us want Flapjack. I definitely want to see Flapjack do his thing, and then we got the Samoan buddy. So it just all depends. But I definitely think Xavier, he in there for certain. For certain.
We got
Right.
some nice depth on that line too, and size, man. We got size on that line. Pause. But
Right.
it's deep. It's deep too, and believe it or not, Yo-Yo was doing this thing too. I've been watching him.
Shout out to Yo-Yo for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know why they call him Yo-Yo. I don't know why they.
Yo,
Oh yeah,
my
yeah.
name
Right.
is
No.
Yaya. I'm not Yo-Yo. Yaya.
We rock
Yeah.
with
My
Yo-Yo.
Yaya
Yeah.
Hey, we rock
Yo-Yo.
with both for real. I ain't gonna lie.
No, it's
Yeah.
actually Yo-Yo, but it's spelled
Yeah.
Yaya.
Oh,
Right.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, that's right. How
Hey,
you
but
say
real
it, double
quick, real
R?
quick. I'm sorry, Mr. Mahon. Give me
Hold
just
on,
a quick second.
hold on. How you say it, double R?
It's
What's his name?
it's Yo-Yo, but it's spelled Yaya.
Right.
Nah, that's
Right.
not how you say it, man.
That's what he said on Well Off.
Yeah, that is, I remember that.
That's
It's
what
Nah,
he said
Yo-Yo,
on
but
Well
they
Off.
spell it Yeah.
man, you supposed to say it in his
It's
And
Yo-Yo.
voice, man.
It's Yo-Yo. It's not Yaya. It's
it's
Yo-Yo.
Yo-Yo.
Don't mess with my Yo-Yo.
Yeah.
There you go,
He
double R.
said this
Hey, but
Yo-Yo.
real quick.
Yeah, Mulan funny
Hey,
as hell.
I lightweight think that if right now at this moment I think this is the best portal pickup right now that they didn't had all so far in this little window or whatnot, man.
Right.
But because I think just like he's a really big get. He's another one that all the
We
schoolhouses in
win
the
or lose right there, man. Yeah,
Right.
another
see?
one that
Go
every
ahead, double
school,
R.
every program wanted as well. You know what I mean? Coming out this last year.
Right.
Okay.
And then and then people gotta salute this coaching staff and in the program as well in the beauty of Colorado that these guys didn't go on no other recruiting trips. They came straight to Colorado.
Right.
Straight to Colorado, man.
Right.
Skipped over all the
Hey,
other visitor trips
A matter of fact, he came a
and
week early
letters and
too. He was
stuff
supposed to
and
come
came
with the
straight
spring
through,
game.
man.
All
He was
right.
supposed to come for the spring
and
game. He came a week early.
Yeah,
let me
he
throw
came
something out there too.
Yeah,
came
quick
early.
commercial before you do it. Quick commercial. Hey, everybody out here, listen, please press the like button and get a membership so y'all could join the hottest Discord in the country. I'm telling you, the after show is going to be in the Discord. So you missing out. And believe you me, we got a show all day, every day. Hey, this will keep you through your work day. You understand? So please take the time out, join the membership, all the beautiful queens in there. And it's a space, a safe space, man. So please take the time out to join the Discord. And you get it by joining the membership, man. Once again, thank you for everybody. Go ahead, guys.
Love. Y'all heard my dog, man. Appreciate that round for sure. That link. Hold up. Before we cook, let's get Miss Phyllis joint. Let's handle this real quick and then we'll continue, please. Big shout out to the queen, Miss Phyllis. Appreciate you on the super chat for sure, dog. Y'all know that support go a long way. We appreciate you, Miss Phyllis. She said, all I know is it's going to be belt to ass all season.
Yes, sir. That's
now,
that
she
gas.
said BTA, but you know I'll give it up. She said I'll be at the she said I'll be at the Georgia Tech game. Can't wait. Shout out to Miss Phyllis, man, for sure.
Yes,
She said
yes,
she's gonna
ma'am.
be
Yes,
in the building.
ma'am.
So, like we
Thank
said, it's
you.
family vibes over here. If you going to that joint, tap in with her. She said
Yes.
she's gonna be in the building. Go ahead, Tease. I think that was you. You can finish cooking.
No, hold on. Just real
I
quick
was
to
gonna
follow
salute
up
to Ron,
double
man.
R.
I'm Ron with the ads, man. Ron with the ads.
Right.
Nah, yo, so Ron is right. And like, you know, how we keep that place safe, we kick the knuckleheads.
There you
But
go.
anybody coming in there with all that nonsense is out of there.
There you go.
And that's all.
Hey, listen, man. When he said all day, get you through your work day, Discord was popping at 8 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
It was still going until we jumped on here.
Right.
We got beans and bologna.
Hey, yeah, ain't no more speaking we got to do. That was already the big homies. Y'all heard what they said. Tap in, dog. 24 hours. You can wake up any time of the day, like they said, and somebody gonna be on there, bro. Tap in. That link is at the top. Let's finish cooking, Tease.
Hey, listen, but shout out to Gunner.
Let's go.
Everybody always want to talk about my dog Gunner.
Let's go.
Okay.
Everybody.
Talk about him, dude.
Where the gas at,
Listen. Oh, why would Prime get this dude? Here we go again. Such and such. He not gonna be able to get nobody. Hey. Coach Field left and all them linemen stayed. Khyree stayed, Chauncey stayed, Garden Hire stayed, all them dudes stayed. And Chauncey said that Gunner was one of his main recruiters when he was being recruited by Jackson State.
Hey.
So
I already knew he had backup anyway. So he got Head, he got George Hickman, and he got
bring in
Gerard. So I knew he had backup. So I wasn't stressing it.
Right. Because this is the thing. Same thing I said before. When you get somebody else, when you get some help, guess who name's still on the door? Gunner. His name say head offensive line coach. So it don't matter who come in there and who might be helping and who y'all claim. Oh, he ain't really the one. Hey, my name on the door.
Right.
Nah, big facts.
Right.
Yeah, we got special players. We got offense from all over the field. We can create offense on defense. We got special team players that can easily take it back to the house.
Who's that phone? Somebody transforming?
Hey, yo, who this old school down here?
Who got
I think so.
Who got the Bluetooth phones?
Somebody, what's the name? Check it, Mike. I can't hear it. If y'all hear it, though, somebody probably got the.
Am I straight?
Old school,
you good,
salute to you, man. See you legend out in these streets. Old school, what's going on, young man? Salute, old school.
He swung through and said, "Get the likes up." See, now this one we rock with him. This the one we like. I don't know the other.
Nah, for real.
Right. What's up, Steve? Up.
Old school. Shout out to you, man.
I'll say one quick thing on the line thing, man. I'll tell you this. This move, I feel like solidified our line for sure.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, there was a question of a lot of people were saying, well, we only got Zai and Jordan. But for me, this move here to go along with what we already have basically solidify what we and did what we needed to do. We may have to come with just one more just for additional backup. But if we had to start the season with what we have right now, that makes me feel so much more confident that we have what we need in the building to get that Big 12 championship and make some noise in the playoffs, man. That's what I'm talking about right now. Gas, baby.
Good guys. That was good, guys. Good breakdown. Shout out to Miss Karen in the building. She said, hello to everybody. Shout out to Miss Erica Brown. Miss Phyllis, like we just said, it's a family vibe. Miss Phyllis said she's going to be in the building for game 1. Erica Brown said, tap in with us, sis. For sure. She said she'll meet you there. That's super dope, man.
Yes.
Let me see some. Go ahead, we can finish giving a spill on that the old tackle situation too, and then move on.
So I think what I like what CU is doing. I like what Coach Prime is doing. He's creating playmakers on everywhere on the field. It's just not on the offense. You don't have to worry about the defensive playmakers. You don't have to worry about the special team playmakers. Don't y'all forget, underestimate our kicker, because our kicker gonna be booting it past the
out the
goal
stadium.
post. Yeah, he gonna just boot it out the stadium. So don't forget, we got a big kicker. We got big kicker this time around too. Yeah, that's gonna look good.
Hey, on a side note, what I really admire about what's going on at CU right now, you don't see. I mean, look, I'm not one to put other players under the bus or whatever, but you don't see all that trouble that these kids are getting into, man. When Coach Prime says no means no, it means hell no. Yes means no, and no means hell no. And these kids are living by. You don't see them in the news. Oh, this one's drunk driving. This one's getting arrested. Like you hear with these other players, man. Like he's got these kids going to class, going home, getting in their studies, coming to play football. That's the main thing that's important to me.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah, good spirit, East Coast for sure.
Yes, sir. That's more important than football, man.
Hey, that's real institutional stability right there. That's real institutional stability. You talk about a program that's ran correctly, that's doing the right thing, that's putting value on the things that need to be valued and not at the expense of winning. So, yeah, we can win and do it the right way, not just winning at all costs, man. So that's a beautiful thing that Coach Prime, that's his mindset. Why can't we do it right and win? So that's what we all about, man. So I definitely appreciate that.
Good spill, Ron. Good follow up for sure. Now we can move on
to
not
only right, Ron. We can do it different as well.
Right. What they say, that's the unconventional joint, Teasy. You'll hear that a lot too, as far as how Prime go about making his decisions on how he want to run different things up there as far as the program.
He's creating the new standard. Creating the new standard that other teams got to follow behind. And you seen our pro day, you seen what we did. We created a new standard. What all the scouts say? I've never seen a pro day done like this. Creating a new standard. Salute to you, Coach Prime. You showing the whole world what black excellence is all about. And we can
That's that gas. Go ahead, Ron.
Ron. Watch that. We might get banned. We might get banned.
My eyes ain't you got my back. You got my back, Ron.
That's a fact, Ron.
I know what I see.
You might get the whole channel shut down for just putting those two words together.
Right.
But go ahead, y'all. Go ahead,
Muhammad been shooting all day, Dino. He been shooting all day, bro.
I want all the guys, though. I'm with you on this.
Hey, real quick.
All the guys. That was a good
one of the things that Sincere Brown said, he always wanted to play for a black coach. So not to make it a racial thing, but I'm just going to you what the young man said. But, excuse me, Salter said it. He wanted to play for a black coach, but he had to go down to a HBCU level to play for a black coach, but it wasn't going to give him what he needed. Now that you have a coach on this level that's giving you that, man. So believe you me, some people it means a lot, man. So just much respect to him. I mean, really all the coaches, but much respect to him for giving these guys an opportunity.
So you saying?
Yeah,
so
Ron,
you saying
double law on a different old wave right now.
No. So you saying Salt Salt could wake up and finally look himself in the mirror.
Nah, facts. Because they go back
Yes,
to
sir.
high school. Because he wanted to play for Brian Prime back in high school, like his little brother did. But
Right.
he said that Shedeur was obviously in the same class, and he was always gonna be the quarterback. He would have been. He's always been a fan of what Prime and them got going on, family as well. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But shit, him and Shedeur same age. You can't do nothing about that. So
Right.
I mean,
Right.
they always been kept in touch. They battled against each other through high school, and they know who this kid is. This kid is family down, man.
Right.
Real family for real.
Let's
Right.
get
And
it.
Teasy,
Let's
why
get
you on
it.
that, right? And we already uncovered the old tackle. And you dropped that interview first. I want to get your opinion on your overall take from that Saul interview, which was a amazing
Oh,
interview, dog, for sure.
yeah, that
Nah,
was
I
Got
think it was
straight
a
to the point and basically told us all the shit we thought about him anyway. Go ahead, Teasy.
Nah, in fact, I think it was a great interview, man. It was a good way to show people the other side of Salter,
Right.
and for him to show his his likeness and stuff, man, and and really get out ahead of things. And salute to Darius, man. Salute to Darius, man, for putting in that hard work and for getting them on there, man, and actually trying to get his brand out there,
Right.
Yes,
and
sir.
I just love what his background, where he was coming from, and
Mm.
just being real genuine on there as well, man.
Right.
Yes,
Anybody
sir.
else, like we said, just jump in, y'all. Whoever else got an opinion on the
So,
Salt
so
interview. What
Dino,
you took from it.
You know the chef that do the sprinkle of the salt,
Yeah.
the guy that makes all this money and everything,
Salt
doing
Bay.
Yeah.
that
Salt
little,
Bay.
yeah, yeah, salty, whatever his name is, right? I saw, I liked it. First of all, I liked his character and how the interview that he gave.
Right.
But he showed us his handshake with the other dude. I said, okay. I gave him a nickname. He's salty. That's
Right.
his nickname for me, bro.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
We
one
must
thing on the interview, I'll say he really did a great job of representing himself as a face of the franchise type of player. I love
bingo.
his composure in the interview and his confidence. That
Bingo.
interview spewed nothing but confidence. It gave me a lot more of assurance to know that the type of player that we have, that we will accomplish our goals because the confidence and the skill set that he got. And I love the way that he approaching this whole thing with Juju. He mentoring Juju, man. He got love for that kid and want to see that kid be special himself. So it's not like, oh, I'm trying to hold back from you. Nah, even if I'm in a competition with you, I'm gonna show
Right.
you everything I know because that's the character of person that I am. And I have that same type of character. So when you see someone with that character, that's a selfless character. You see
There
what I'm
you
saying?
go.
And that's what this team need to come together as a team. So you'll see Juju could be there and not be salty, and no pun intended, with even if Salter is the guy,
Hey,
because of that type of relationship that they able to build
Right.
because he wasn't a hater in the room. So man, I love what they doing, man. Character, with character. That's what that told me. With
And,
character.
and people don't understand how big the chip is going to be on the kid that got on his shoulder, man. Salter got a big chip on his shoulder, man.
Let's
He
go.
want he got a lot to prove to not only to himself but also to the NCAA, to college football, to the NFL. You know what I mean? This kid was once a highly talented 4-star, number one dual threat coming out of state of Texas, and then he had to go down, straight down to a lower level to prove himself. Now he's back on this level, man. He's gonna prove a lot, man. He's gonna prove a lot to these people, man. And y'all just buckle up and get ready.
That is.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get to what you think, Moan. Dave Money. I know y'all y'all probably what's it.
nah, man. I actually meant to watch it yesterday,
Right.
and I just got up distracted. So I'm just listening to the tapes, man.
Oh yeah, no
Man,
problem. Yeah, I'll be just watching that too, Moan. You know how we do it, them joints for sure.
yeah, I
But I
checked it
made
out,
my
man.
business to go watch it, and I think everything they just said, they basically told you everything we already thought about
Right,
him while we were so
right.
high on him coming in. Muhammad, you get what I'm saying now? The
No,
confidence.
absolutely,
They spoke on
absolutely.
all like how he's willing to sit there and take Juju under the wing as well as in
Come
being
on, man.
competitive. You get what I'm
Come on.
saying?
Right.
On top of the fact that we even said Salter was a big addition only because we know this is his last year. And Juju gonna be here.
Right.
Not now, Juju don't not only is you can't even say it's like it's gonna be a pocket quarterback type of situation because he's learning the other side of it from Salter now.
And look, I'm gonna just say this, and then you can take it, Dev. Salt is giving Juju his voice. Other than that, Juju's got everything else, man. But Juju doesn't have his voice yet. It's like little Simba. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, that's what Salt doing.
Oh yeah.
So based on what we know up to this point,
go ahead.
Are y'all willing to go on record of how many wins and losses that we expecting up to this point?
Me personally, if they can get one more deep tackle, one more corner, I see 10, 11 wins.
Safety.
Okay.
Safety as well, but yeah, definitely. That's where we at, 11-1, 10-2.
Yeah,
I'm at 11-1. I'm at 11-1. I'm officially 11-1.
I like Tevion Coleman, that's his name, and Gabriel Lightfoot. But if we can get one more Chidozie, man, he gotta be somewhere in that portal, man. He gotta be.
Absolute, definitely.
10-2, we came out with that. I'm stuck on that 10-2 too.
Okay. Okay.
I'm gonna feel even better once we get to this next portal. Because like we always put out there, and Ron spoke on it earlier, as far as just being patient. Now, they made these two major moves before we even got to the portal, which was crazy. You understand now? We've been saying be patient because we know, like last year, half of them 9 wins came from guys we got in that second portal, dog. That's why we said, don't think this shit over.
Nope.
You know something else is coming on that portal.
Yes,
for
sir.
sure. But they made these moves prior to the portal. I mean, before the portal even came. You know what time it is already.
We got some good stuff out the portal last year in the second round.
Absolutely.
We got BJ Green. We got
go.
NHG.
Let's go.
Colton Hood. Like
let's go.
Good players last year.
Let's go. So you know what time they on when this portal open up.
Which means you got a lot of good resources available. A lot of good resources available. For us to be hitting like this, we batting 100.
Right. All right, now let's where we want to go from here. Anybody else got a spill on what y'all took from the
I love Cam Michael at running back. I love Cam Michael at running back, man.
Let's go. Let's get into that.
Let Dad give his spiel first before you go switch over.
Oh no, listen, man. I mean, y'all said everything the same way.
Right.
Everything that y'all said, man. Just his poise.
Right.
You know, he kind of was just exuding confidence. The same thing that we thought when he first came in.
Right.
So, like you said, I'm much more. I don't even say much. I was already confident, but I guess I can say I'm even more confident in what we thought and expected of him. So, shout out to him, and again, like I said, shout out to Darius for even putting that on. It was just a good interview overall. I mean, it was almost an hour long.
Right.
It wasn't nothing awkward. It wasn't nothing weird, no weird questions, everything, and he was able to speak and articulate himself and get his point across, and just kind of I feel like reassure everybody in the fan base.
Right. Hey yo, that was a good spill too, Dave. I think y'all covered everything like you just said. Everybody hit all the points. And like we spoke on earlier, my main thing I took from that joint, the boy got up there and told you, don't play man on him, bro. Straight up.
He said, no, yeah, that.
He said that.
Sense. That makes no
sense. Who said that?
He said that. Salter said that. He told you straight from the rip. You can't play man on him. So they already know what it's heading for sure. And from that lineup that we just gave with them wide receivers, this shit about to get ugly. I don't know what you're gonna do.
Right.
Like what you gonna do? In that first game, gonna tell everything. But shout out to because we was on that topic as well, right at the same time. Shout out to Darius too for turning it up on the content, dog.
Right.
That mic'd up shit changed the game.
Right.
Yes, it did. Yes, it did.
As far as the content we've been getting from them guys for real.
Right.
Because like we said, man, with 2 and them other major guys, Cam, to who else? Shiloh, Travis. With them guys gone, we needed new stars, bro. So I think that shit is gonna help that situation. As far as you getting familiar with them new players, because it's a whole new team. So
Right.
everybody, even for the guys that been watching it for a long time, we still got to get familiar with the new guys. So shout out to Darius for doing the mic'd up joint. I think that's fire, man.
And
All
then
That's
gas,
definitely gonna help
baby,
us
all
get it
day.
to
going with them new guys.
what's critical about the mic'd up is that there's no playtime in that. It's
Right,
actual practice. It's
right,
actual
Right.
performance. Like you
right,
saw Farrakhan and Ben going at it for 3 reps. You know what I'm saying? So it's actual. And yeah, on the sideline they get to talking and all that, but for the main part, we get to go on the practice field, or we're basically in it. So yeah, nah, man.
right.
Yeah,
Shout out Darius.
Yeah, oh yeah. Shout out to Red in the building, aka BK Red.
Oh yeah,
If you know, you
BK.
know. You been here last season, you know how he got the BK name. No game. BK Red really come out when the season starts. So y'all gonna meet him. Shout
yes,
out to
sir.
Red, man.
Yes,
Appreciate you
sir.
popping up, Red. He said he just
Hey
got
man,
out the building.
shout out and congratulations to my guy T Cal, man, for making it up there,
Let's
man.
go.
Right,
Facts.
right, right,
Let's
right,
do it.
Let's go,
Salute to
Teasy.
him, man. Congratulations on that,
right.
man. And like we said in Discord, I mean, we stamp if it go like we assume that it's gonna go, we're gonna stamp T Cal as a YouTube legend, man. As far as
Right.
in
Facts.
Colorado space.
Facts.
Because
Hey man, matter of
Facts.
fact,
Facts.
he
matter of
has
fact, I'm in his
successfully
Patreon.
accomplished what
Right.
Yeah,
every
matter of
Right.
fact,
Go ahead,
YouTuber
Kev.
that follow Colorado really want to do, man.
Right.
Facts.
yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
go
Yeah,
get
ahead.
it.
yeah.
Let's
Go
The
ahead,
go.
East
reason is
Coast.
why we hear people disagree with that. Never mind that shit, dog. At the end of the day, that boy know football.
Facts.
Straight
Straight
up and
up.
down.
And
Facts.
Straight
he's
up
and
and
he's
down.
excellent at what he do. So your opinion on him, hold that shit and kick rock. Straight up. Shout out to T Cal. Best of luck to him. That shit only gonna
For
help the
all
program.
gas. We want all the gas.
That shit
Yeah,
only gonna
Buffton
help the
Prime.
program for sure.
that's it.
Buffton
Yeah.
Prime. Salute. But nah.
Shout out to
Go
Buffton
ahead.
Prime for sure.
Go
Yeah.
Go,
ahead,
go
Kev.
I
ahead,
went to
East Coast.
now he told me he was he told me today he was gonna go up there too.
Right.
And yeah, he definitely him and Prime reached out to him,
Mm-hmm.
because I'm in his Patreon. So it's like Prime reached out to him and it started from when he did that breakdown of Shallow. That junk got like 100,000 views. And he did that
Right.
breakdown, letting them know, like, hey, Shallow can actually play.
Right.
Right.
Here's the good. And he don't just say like everybody a dog, this and that. He'll say like, look, this is what he does good. This is what he can work on.
Oh,
This will make him better. So, and that's what I
Right.
like about the channel. So yeah,
Right.
yeah, we know
Absolutely.
all that. We know that. That's for sure. Yes,
All
sir.
right. Do me a favor though. East Coast Cam. I saw T Cal critiquing Prime. And kind of telling Prime what to do. Just tell him draw that line right there. Just leave Prime alone. You know what I'm saying? Other than
now
Yeah,
that,
yeah. This what I'm
critique
critique
about to
as far
say
as
on
everybody
that.
what?
else.
Hold up, Muan. Them
As
two
far as
guys
what?
already, they got a relationship.
Nah, that's a
You know
joke.
what I
That's a joke.
mean?
I'm just
I know
yeah,
you was going. You
nah,
know how
nah.
they try to
Oh,
spin that
you know
shit,
what
though,
it
Muan.
was? He was
But
doing that. Remember when Asante Samuel said that
Yeah,
bullshit
yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah,
he was
that's
like,
what that was.
yeah.
And
he was
they,
like,
they
I
yo,
got
know
an
that.
Asante, let me
understanding
show you.
from what was put out
Nah,
there
I know.
on the internet. You know what I
I'm just
mean?
messing with
But Muan funny as hell.
you.
Yeah,
Muhammad just
shout
been
out to
shooting
him for
all day.
sure.
Nah,
D. Yeah,
nah. But just
Muhammad
draw
been
that
Hey,
shooting
line.
everybody all day,
Draw that
man.
line on Prime. That's all.
and he
Right.
said,
But
and he also said,
everybody
he's
else
like,
could get it.
and the main
Everybody
thing he
else could
said is
get it.
about him, about like how Prime used to open the gate to receivers. But the only
Right.
reason he can do that is because he
He
ran a
could do that.
4.2. He
Yeah,
can
it's
do
Right.
that.
speed.
Most
Yeah.
most defensive backs, they can't do that. You
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Prime ran a 4.2 and then walked off and went on about his business.
Yeah,
Like during his what's the name? So that
yeah.
was the only
So
reason why he can get away with
right.
opening the gate.
Or even some of Prime's bad techniques, he can easily cover it. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? So
Right.
whatever his techniques wasn't, A1, he could make up for
yeah.
Right.
Because even Keyshawn Johnson, he was like,
it.
yo, I had Prime beat on the go route. I caught the ball, I thought I was in the end zone. Then I look up and he was right behind me and caught me.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
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 All right. Now look, right? Good spell too. East Coast Cam. Nah, real talk.
Let's
Let's
get
play
it. Let's
East
get it.
Coast
I
kid
want
for
all the
sure.
Guardians.
And salute to Prime for monopolizing
Come
these
on.
YouTube streets, man. People don't
There
Right.
you go.
that's a chess move,
Right.
man.
There
Yeah.
you go.
I don't see no other coaching staff or program monopolizing they YouTube base.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see them reaching
Because
out
they don't have a YouTube base,
and,
LT.
and making
They don't
opportunities
have one.
for these guys.
Bingo.
I don't see nobody making opportunities and creating space for their
Right.
content creators. None of them.
Right. Right. Right.
They're
Right.
not connected. There's a disconnect between every other team's YouTube and content creators and CU's content creators and CU. There's an actual connection. So you can see Life in Football, Buffed and Prime, all these different people actually connect with the team. Big Dog
Right.
Chico, Duke the Scoop.
Right.
So you see
Right.
Coach Prime have a lot of respect for the little guy, and he loves the underdog, as we can see, and him getting that female for the strength and condition. He loves the underdog, and he loves someone
Right.
who's willing to work hard and has potential. So that's one of the things that we love about Prime, because he a man of the people, man. He really is, man.
You better
RP
get
man,
it.
Prime.
You better get that message. You heard it. You heard it.
Double
That's
up.
that gas.
And case
You
case in
better get
point,
it here.
case in point, Uncle Neely. He gave Uncle Neely the opportunity
Come
of a
on now.
lifetime, man.
Let's
Come on.
go.
Come
You
on.
better get that gas while you can.
That's
You better
fire.
get it. And you get the gas from here, this channel right here.
No other
That's fire.
program
Subscribe,
is
like, and
monopolizing
share
God
the
the
damn.
content.
YouTube content base, man. No other
Hey,
program is doing that and
check
giving
me
these
out. And
guys
that's why the
opportunities and
national
uplifting them.
media is so upset, because Coach Prime would rather give somebody off of YouTube the access that national media does not have to this program. And that's
All
why they
Right.
write so many terrible stories and this and that, because Prime already know y'all was going to spin the
Talk to
narrative
him, Ron.
anyway. Whereas
Dang.
somebody on YouTube, they'll be more loyal. A regular person be more loyal than one of these media people.
Stephen
And
A.
that's the
Smith.
whole thing that they hate about Prime. But let me tell you this, that imprint is undeniable.
Yeah.
So take it how you take it,
We'll
Yeah,
take a
I don't
love
know
Yeah.
what
offer
y'all
at this
gave Ron
time.
Ron.
Yeah,
Double
we'll
up.
take
Yeah. Yeah. Nah. Look
we'll
at.
take a love
Yo.
offering around
Yeah.
about
Yo.
this time.
Yeah,
If
Hold
double up.
everybody
I
in
don't
the
know what
chat,
you was sipping in that
Ron on fire
Discord. Yo,
today.
make sure
Look.
y'all
On
tap
fire
into the
today,
Discord.
Dino. He
Hey
on
Huh?
yo.
fire.
Hey yo. Dino. Look at his profile pic. He out the window.
Oh,
So
wow. I
yeah.
see that.
Yeah.
Hey, T's
Double
real
R out the
tough.
window.
we all the
Hey,
way
yo,
out
if you
there,
want to.
but
Hey, yo, if you want to sound like Double R, hit that membership and jump in that Discord. I don't know
Hey,
what they
this is
say.
all
Nah, for
Discord,
real.
man.
He
Discord
out
gives
here
me
in
all
our
this
city,
gas.
hanging out
That's
in
I
all
our
I'm
don't
gonna
know
city.
say.
what type of gas in there.
Uh, Hold
Word
on,
up.
Ron.
Look.
You gotta you gotta put them wicks back in the window, man. You doing too much out here, man. You gotta put them back in the window. You gotta roll that window up, man.
Yeah,
Don't
Teasy
yeah.
is
roll in the
an
window, but roll the window up. Don't roll them
Hey,
up in
I'm
the
gonna tell
window.
y'all,
Roll them. You doing a
everybody,
whole
please
lot, man.
take
You
a
on
moment
fire
to
today,
join the
man.
membership and join that Discord. Because I'll tell you this, I've never been this involved with any team in my life. I've been a lifelong Miami fan, and since
right.
Coach Prime got to see you, man, I've never been this involved with a team. And joining this Discord, I mean, I know everything about the team, and I don't even know nothing. But that Discord, I know
That's that
everything now.
gas, baby.
Gotta join it.
Let's
Yeah.
go.
Let's get it. That's that gas. Cook.
Hey, yo,
And not
shout
only
out
Boy,
not
shout
only
out to
cook.
this,
Muhan for putting that battery in my dog Double up. Real tough. Tell him he had to come on stage. Y'all hearing this Ron Ron.
Facts. That's my
Double
facts.
guy.
R is
Facts.
also one of the funniest motherfuckers in the Discord. Real tough. Real talk on top of that. So he cooking right now. But shout out to Muhan for seeing that shit ahead of time, man. Big
But
shout out
just
to
Hey,
Double R.
and on top of
but
that,
just
not
real
only
quick.
giving us
Could I,
the
go ahead.
relationship we didn't build with this team and the players, the relationship we didn't build with each other, man.
Right,
We would,
Yeah.
guys from different locations and different parts of
right,
the state and the country and all that,
Right.
man. We didn't build bonds, actual bonds, and
Right.
I'm talking about y'all. If y'all not in the Discord, we sitting up on the Discord at least almost 12 hours a day, y'all. I'm not playing. I know it
It's a
sounds
fact.
like, oh man, now y'all ain't got no light on the 12. Nah, we ain't putting them clocking in on the Discord,
Right.
man. You know what I
Through the
mean?
whole
Learning about
workday.
each other,
The whole
listening to each other,
workday.
learning about each other.
Mm-hmm.
You might have some cases crying to each other. Just
Right,
be
No.
a hundred. You know what I mean?
right,
But more
We actually,
importantly, in that
uplifting each other,
Discord.
Let them
supporting each
finish,
other and
huh?
stuff, man.
Let them finish, huh?
Uplifting,
Go
supporting
ahead,
each other, you
Chief.
know what I mean? Encouraging each other, you know what I mean? Patting each other on the back, giving each other hugs, giving each other daps, you know what I mean? Saluting each other, man. All that, man. Whatever you looking for, if you need somebody to talk to, you need somebody to, you know, they just tell you thank you today. Hey, man, get your chin up, man. Give you a pat on the back, give you a hug for the day, man. Come to the Discord, man. It's there. And sometimes,
And
you know,
yo,
you get some funnies too. You might get ragged on a little bit sometimes too as
oh
well, man.
yeah, oh yeah, 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 yeah.
But you know, it's
That's
Oh,
gonna
that's
all
happen.
love in
definitely
the
gonna happen.
Discord, man. It's all love for whoever.
Yeah,
That's
For
gonna
whoever.
happen.
yeah. That goes without question. Y'all know how this podcast rocks, so you know what time it is. There, no holds barred. You
Right,
better come in there
right.
loaded,
But
real
look,
talk, prepared.
y'all just heard that from a real street dude. And
Right,
you know, LT is all love. But you know, back to that black excellence. Let's go back to the CU showcase.
right,
Coach Prime took the pregame show network, whatever it's called, and put him in the middle of ESPN and
Yeah,
NFL Network.
yeah.
Who do
Ooh,
that?
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Who do that? Who has done that?
right.
Putting the pregame show network on the level of those two programs, because there's really no difference,
Right.
and we just gotta
For
lift
the
ourselves
haters,
up.
go get your game up, then come back to us. Right now, your game ain't up right now.
Nah, man, come on, man, stop it.
It was only
Let's
two broadcasters that was live shooting that showcase. Was it two or three?
well, three. It was the NFL Network, ESPN, and
The
but I
pregame
mean
show.
The pregame
that's it.
network. That's it.
The pregame show network. So
And
you
all
know,
the
come on,
other
man.
and all the other venues had to go on a lower level. They had to be
Right.
off to the side because there were other venues, other channels there. It just, they was sitting up on the stage.
And
So
he ain't
nah,
nothing
you
special.
know,
Just
so
a guy from Jackson with a beard. That's all.
yeah, but like we not racist. We just talking about black excellence. That's all. That's what we talking about.
Yeah, and when we do a showcase, it's like an opera scene. You know what I'm talking about?
Hmm.
They said it was almost like 200 reporters there.
Nah, man, that
And,
that
and, and we
that.
fed everybody at the scene. We fed everybody. Come on in, we take care of you. We paying for
Right,
everything. Big dollars over here, baby.
right,
Big bread. Big bread. You ain't
That's
got you
why.
ain't got
That's
put your
why.
little money up and come on over here.
That's why
right,
I don't know how it could be said that two is only getting all of that uh, energy and like credit because of his father, which is actually true, but not for the negative reason. For the fact that Coach Prime raised his sons and daughters the right way.
right.
Hey, quick second. So D Smiley is asking
Go
how
ahead,
much
go
is
ahead.
the membership? So go ahead, Dino, speak on that, please.
The link is at the top. If you look at the top, D Smiley, just click
Click
that
on the
link at
link.
the top, and it'll take you through everything else. It's real easy, bro. Once you
So I
tap that
mean,
link at
just
the top, everything else is self-explanatory. As soon as you hit it, it'll pop up on the screen. We see you got the membership. I'll drop the Discord link down there, and then you go get in tune, bro. Appreciate it too.
right.
Man, the
That's for
squad been
anybody
up.
though that was questioning how to go about it. That link is
One
at the
love.
top of the joint. Appreciate that too, Ron. I ain't even see him down there for sure.
No
So I
doubt, no
wanted to
And
doubt.
load
listen,
him
Yes,
man,
in
this
at the
sir.
game's
top.
been in the Discord live since 10 o'clock this morning, man. It's
Facts.
3 o'clock right now. I
Right.
jumped in there around 10, 9, 8, something right there this morning. We just
Right.
now getting off Cadino going live, man. Y'all come in
Right.
there and you
Matter of
know.
fact, Dino interrupted our Discord, man. We kind of
Right.
mad at you,
As I
bro, D.
should. As I fucking should. This hey yo, what Prime said, keep the main thing, boy.
Okay, right,
Don't forget where we started.
Nah, for real.
We
interrupted our
wouldn't even know each
Discord,
other if
man.
we wasn't here. We gotta don't
Hey,
forget that.
interrupting the Discord is crazy.
Real talk. That's crazy, dude. What's wrong? Muhammad is hilarious,
Muhammad been
man.
shooting all day, Dino. I'm telling
Yeah,
you,
I
bro.
see it. I see. Prime on his.
But look, man, Prime.
Yeah.
See, this is what I'm saying, man. Like, yo, man, we just gotta put a focus on this, man.
Right.
This black man raised his. See, because he struggled with the black woman, that didn't stop him, man.
Right.
That man, stood his
Tread
ground.
lightly, Mr. Muhammad. Tread
No,
lightly,
no,
man.
I got it.
Yeah.
Tread lightly.
I got it. I got it.
Tread lightly.
But he stood his ground concerning his children. And to me, where like all of this negative energy is chasing after them, it's actually the exact opposite, man.
Right.
These are angels in our midst, because Prime went through it all from the top to the bottom. And then what
Right.
he said is that I'm going to reproduce myself and then make myself better through my children. So yeah, study them, watch them,
Right.
and then listen to the. Don't even listen too or shallow. Listen to the people when they come away from having interactions with them. Listen to those people. Listen to their stories, how they testify of them. But we
Right.
don't. We'll just stop there. Let's
Yeah,
get
nah,
back to
that's a
football.
beautiful thing. Definitely.
Hey, yo, that was a good cut. I like. Yeah, you did that right. You ain't go too. No man.
Yeah,
You
Yeah.
did that right there.
Let's
you
get back to
ready, boy?
football.
Hell yeah.
Hey,
Let's what's the name, right? Let me get to this last joint and then we let Teasy start it up because he was about to start it up as far as Cam and that backfield. Let's get to
perfect,
that.
perfect.
Hell yeah. Miss Goddess, shout out to the Queen, man. AKA Scope Goddess.
That's
Let me
right.
see
Scope
something.
got
She
it.
said, Coach Prime did what many men don't do. Remain active in their children's life after divorce. Big shout out to Prime, man. Shout out to the Queen too for the spill. Hey,
And for
Teasy,
those,
kick it off,
so
cause I heard you about to get into it. Let's
before you move,
we've been seeing it on the well off joint. It's been whispers as far as Cam. Working out
Yeah,
with the
man.
running backs. How we feel, Teasy? How you feel as far as Cam and that backfield?
I like it a lot, man. I think it subs in for that one running back that we was thinking about that we all been talking about as far as
Right,
that dynamic running back, that home run hitter.
right,
He got the size, no bucket,
right.
and he got the speed and
No
stuff,
bucket.
man. To and he got the youth as well
Come
as
on now.
far as like a development piece, and he gonna be around. And
Right,
you got to get your best athletes on the field, man. You know what I mean? You don't want to waste them on the sideline or nothing like that, man. Let's get them on the field. We're gonna find a way to get them on the field. Salute to the coaching staff for looking into that, man, and making sure they get this dynamic athlete on the field, man. You know,
right,
and as far as bringing in another running back, maybe a veteran, you know what I mean. Now if the season starts tomorrow, I'm okay with the backfield. You know what I mean. I know I give a lot of pushback on certain guys and whatnot, but if the season starts today, I'll be all right with it. Now, I would love a veteran. You know what I mean. Good 800, 900 yarder, but it's what it is, man. I'm proud of for what's his name, Cam, for staying down and not getting frustrated if he got to go to the backfield, man. Focus on getting on the field, bro. Don't worry about what position you at right now. Let this year be about the year you redeeming yourself and getting on that field and exploding onto the scene.
right. Hey,
Hey,
King,
I'll
I
say,
saw you down there, King. I just dropped the link, my boy. Go ahead. Somebody else, you could go
okay,
next. As far as how you feel,
I
how you
got
think
it.
we should use it.
I'm gonna say this, man. I'm so happy that they made this move because I always said that I wanted an explosive back
Right,
to let Marshall Falk cook with and develop. And I
right,
felt like Cam, after watching his high school film, you seen an explosive runner. You didn't see a receiver. So we tried to transition him to a new position
Facts.
where I
Man,
felt like he was always
hold
a
on, man.
dominant runner.
Right, now, we need to call your wife and see if you the right Ron, man. Hold on,
Right.
what's going
I
on, man?
promise. Yeah,
Hold on, this ain't sound right, Ron.
yeah,
Hold on, Ron. You
Right.
got
yeah.
would you take this? Did you take a Red Bull? Would you take this morning or
Real
something, man?
talk.
What the hell going on, man?
Double R
You got
cooking.
a Red
He
Bull
said
in your hand
that.
right now.
let him
Double
cook.
R
Is this
cooking.
the job run or is this the
Just that
ESPN
gas,
run? What's
man.
going
Gas
on,
will
man?
give you that, bro.
Right.
Hold on,
That
man.
boy like
You
nine
been
for
on the
nine.
gas today, man.
9 for 9 from
No,
the free
hold
throw
on
joint.
now. Hold on now. I got a little pushback on him now. let's not go overboard. Because see what I didn't hear, you talk about, and to me, if you want to talk about Marshall
There
Falk
you
want to
go.
look at
Hood
himself,
records. Hood records coming.
Oh
so
shit.
Hood
hood,
records coming.
so
Oh my
hood
God.
out of the A. If you talk about Marshall Falk want to look at himself,
I
you
knew
Come
it.
know,
on, Mr.
now
Muhammad.
here we
Yeah.
go.
Don't get me on this channel. Get me going on this channel.
Yeah, we ain't about to do that. Cause now
Listen,
you basically about to turn it into a competition, right? We gonna go over your hood. We gonna do hood next. Let's see what you think far as Cam back there.
But no, man, Cam, man, excellent thought process. Like I said, Cam was really filling out, looking like a C5. You know what I'm saying? As far as just like that, kind of getting bulky up top, as far legs as well. No bucket, but just like filling out properly. So he can literally transition because he was struggling at that wide receiver position. Trying to get them routes down. But
Right.
he's more of an athlete. So to just get him in that RB room, take some of the finesse off of him, and then just let his raw talents come out, it'll be it'll be excellent. And then Marshall Falk as his mentor, tutoring him. So because I'm telling you now Falk is looking at twins in the backfield. Because he's looking at Cam Michael. I can put my, what I'm saying, but then be Hood. So, because just real quick, because what's called mentioned about explosiveness, then
Right.
be Hood. But as far as Cam, no, nah, man, it's that home run, man.
I'm just gonna say,
And
say this, right?
then let me just say this last thing up. And then being that he came from the wide receiver room, so now you can't motion him out and then put him in a route.
Can let's picture this, Dino, having Cam Michael coming out of the backfield. You got Joseph on the outside, and then
Mm-hmm.
you got Sincere running the slot on the same side, while on the opposite side you got Old Miller. Just picture that.
Yeah, crazy.
Just picture that
Yeah,
right
that's
there.
right. Crazy work. Crazy work. We gonna talk crazy once. The closer we get, I'm just waiting for after this quarter. Just
Right,
off
I'm about
what
to
you
say
just
that.
said. Watch how we be talking this shit, bro.
Oh
Right.
Hey, you know
man,
what? Ron just stole. Ron just stole the words right out. We might have the most mismatched nightmare team in the 12, and the most explosive team in the 12, man.
There you
Right.
go.
I'm
There
Right.
talking
you
about
go.
it's gonna be ugly for some
six
teams,
man
Joe.
all over the place.
Right.
And then out of all of that, right? You got a quarterback that can option out of all of that.
Oh,
Oh,
don't
Nasty. Nasty.
don't even don't
Like
even hurt him
everything
like
else
that,
y'all
man.
getting into, we keep forgetting the fact we got 40 yards up
Right.
every time.
Minimum.
Minimum.
And don't let them option it off with
Yeah.
don't let them option it up with Cam in the backfield. Y'all
Oh
know
my
what it look
lord.
like when you playing that ping pong, not that ping. What's that roller game? You pull the knob and hit the ball and it bounce back
Come
up.
on.
Man, come on, man. He get one of them man. Come on, man.
It's
Tell him
over
in
with.
one cut and go, hitting the head on the goalpost.
Right.
We saw that read option and Salt bounced out to that right. It was only him and the tight end on that well off. Dog, do you know what
Yeah.
that's gonna look like when that season starts? That's 40
Yeah.
yards Salt, dog, on the rollout.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
Plus, he
Cheating.
made my boy Arden Walker look pedestrian. So we're gonna have to
As he
fix that.
should. I think
Yeah.
anybody on that edge gonna look like that, man. I think Art was just giving you a display how this shit gonna look. Real
That's right,
talk.
Quan. Pinball. That pinball.
Real
You
Right.
talk.
when you pull that sling back on that pinball. That's the boy Cam coming out the backfield. That pinball.
Nasty. Nasty. This shit about to get
Nah,
crazy,
come
man.
on. It's about to get ugly, man.
Ugly.
So I do want to follow up on LT.
Right.
Just to have that veteran run that veteran um, running back out the portal so that when Falk's not around, he's around. You know what I'm saying?
There you
When like
go.
Falk's not around, he's still around.
Right. There you go. Hey, yo, look, shout out to D Smiley. I hope you ain't trolling, right? Because look, whatever you telling me you signed up for, we would have saw it on the screen. You got to make sure you click that link at the top When you click the membership, it's gonna pop up green ahead, D Smiley. So click it again. I don't know what you just signed up for. Yeah. He talking about he signed up. You gotta make sure you did the right thing, D Smiley. Real talk. Let's get to it though. Anybody else got a spill on Ken? How y'all feel we should use him, or what type of threat you think he's gonna be in that backfield? Or we all covered?
Well, I did see them run the two back. I saw them line up two running backs in the backfield. So him and Old Miller back there, they doing something like that with them. It's a
Traylon
lot
Miller.
of stuff,
Not
man.
old.
It's
Yeah,
a
not
lot of
old Dre.
teams.
Yeah, Traylon Miller. You know.
Yeah.
Draymond Miller. I'm sorry, Draymond Miller and Cam back there. It's a
Right.
lot of stuff that Coach Sherman got to play with, bro. I hope he just utilized it right.
No
Hey
bucket.
man, we 6 players away. One time I said we was maybe 8 or 10 or something like that. I'm gonna
Right.
drop it down to 6. No, you know what? I'm gonna drop it down to 4. We 4 players away from
There
winning
you
that
go.
Big 12, man. 4 players away from winning that Big 12.
Let's get into that real quick, Teasy. Now that you brought that up, right? We're gonna go across the board. Hey King, I don't know what happened. I'm gonna drop that link again because I don't know what happened, King. I had just pulled you up. Let's go across the board. Now that we got them two main pieces, give me two more pieces that you was talking about, Teasy. Or your 4. What you think we need
Yeah, 4.
coming
Okay,
into this second quarter?
I think we need at least one more safety. I see we got our eyes on the guy from Auburn. You know what I mean?
Right.
Think we need at least that big guy back there at safety, or just a efficient talent
Right.
back there at safety. And again, bring in one more linebacker. One more linebacker.
Yeah, green dot.
A tight end.
Right.
And one more swing left tackle just for Jordan Seaton, for a little push and for a little security.
Right. I like those two. You remember we done spoke on that already, Teasy. Safety guaranteed for sure. The linebacker. And we said we even threw in running back as well, yeah. On top of the fact that we saying you hear us talking about how dangerous Cam will be and stuff like that, but we also said we just want one of them veteran guys as far as that backfield. I don't think it'll hurt. Get one more guy in there. We'll see, though. Who else you think, Muhammad? We'll go across the board.
I mean, yeah, because like that's what I was gonna say. The running back, tight end, D tackle. I'm gonna have to rock with that. Like we need a block bully 2.0.
Right.
We need to add that in. Like we already said, the safety, but I also think like we need a couple more corners. You know what I'm saying? Just to solidify that group. Right now we
You
have
only
4.
get 4, Muhammad.
Say it.
Oh
You only
shit!
get 4.
Hold up.
Okay. Yeah. Right. I got you.
Oh.
But
hold on, I did some goofy shit. Go ahead, Muhammad. Keep cooking.
No.
I got the
So I
fucking.
mean, so
Oh my god. Go ahead, huh? Go ahead, Muhammad.
So look. So then
you
so
losing it, man. Language, fam, language.
Yeah. Hey, Ron. I'm gonna have to do the whole head for this one. I got the fucking Twitter link at the top, man.
You true.
Dumb as hell. Go ahead, yeah. Dang. My bad, D. Real talk. I gotta give my man an apology too on that. I'm tripping.
Yeah, I agree with you though.
You gave your 4?
Dino rusty.
I agree with you though, Mr. Muhammad, as far as needing them 2 young DBs to come in there, man. 2 young DBs, freshmen or sophomores. You know.
Yeah.
Well,
I know you said 4, but yeah, we're gonna need a little bit more.
I'm going cheesy route.
6. I'll go with 6. I'll jump
Yeah.
I like cheesy route. The safety, linebacker, and you said a tight end, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And a running back. You said a tight end and running back, right?
He said a swing of O lineman.
Oh no, well that's where I differ at. I need a running back. I need a running back, tight end, linebacker, safety.
But look, can we specify that like linebacker? Because we need a specific linebacker.
I
to be
think
a
New
Somebody,
green.
England.
I'm
Nah,
looking. I'm looking
has to
for a
be a
Nikai
green
Hill
dot
Green.
linebacker.
I'm looking for
Exactly.
something like a look, get a steal like a
Exactly.
Nikai Hill Green type
Exactly.
of player.
It's got to be a green dot linebacker.
Yeah, that's who I'm
Nikai
looking
Hill
for.
Green linebacker type. Absolutely.
Speaking of linebackers, so I definitely agree with that. I think we need another veteran linebacker, a green dot type of guy. We definitely need somebody to compete for a starting safety spot, for sure. Our safety room is real thin. Uh, But yeah, I think you guys said everything that we need. Like you said, you could easily take another lineman or another running back. But I think the two most important positions that we really need to shore up is going to be the linebacker room and the safety room. Because, like you say, that's straight up the middle. And I think our D lineman is good. But we definitely need to have that second line of defense shored up. I like the way Western and JB are playing and Salt. I like the way they playing, even Hughes, but I
Fact.
definitely think we can definitely use another veteran there, somebody just to push those guys or even solidify the room for sure.
I mean,
And the
the
tight
names
end. I
that
think
you
that
just
I go with that tight end too. Uncle Warren was throwing out there, man. Preferably the guy from OU. I see you out there, Texas.
Right. Come on now.
we just got playmakers all over the team. I mean, it ain't just two or three people you got to worry about now. You got to worry about playmakers on both sides of the ball now. On both sides.
Right.
That's why I want that tight end from Oklahoma. I think he's more of a playmaker type of tight end. The guy from Cal, yeah, he's cool, he's efficient, but I don't think it's no difference between him like an Atkins or the other three young guys we're bringing in.
Right.
You
Right.
know what I
Right.
mean? He's
Right.
just somebody
I
that's
feel
going to
you
be
on that.
But,
consistent. You know what I'm saying?
I
But I
think
want a
in this
playmaker on tight
offense,
end.
I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say this about the tight end spot. With all the offense that we have
Right.
that is surrounding the wide receiver room, the athletes, that tight end is going to be able to get off and eat. And it's gonna look good. Atkins gonna look good in this offense. He gonna look like he's a powerhouse because of the people that surround him. It's hard to pay attention to Atkins when you got to pay attention to somebody like a Sincere on the field. It's really hard when you got a Cam Michael on the field. It's really
Right.
hard when you got a Salter on the field. You got to pay attention to the players. Ah, that's where you get your boy to eat. Atkins to get to eat some of those plays.
Right. 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 No, that's a
Right.
solid point, huh?
Thig said
Yeah, I
something
don't.
about Ron. Thig on
Yeah,
I
stage.
man.
just want to.
Salute the Thig. One quick, damn. I'm sorry. Salute the Thig in the bottom. He told me to talk normal, but this is my work voice, man. Ron for State
Yeah.
Farm. I got to do my thing. When I'm on the big stage, I got to bring my big voice. I can't bring my hood Discord voice. I got to bring my big
Hey,
voice.
yeah.
So excuse
Hey,
me.
Ron.
Going
Listen,
on
dog,
for
right?
State Farm is
Hey, yeah.
Circle,
Don't
crazy.
worry about
bud.
the. Don't worry about the little guys, Ron. The people rock with you.
Yes,
Oh,
sir. Yes,
They like
sir.
that
You
oh,
voice.
got
We need the Geico, Ron. I need that.
it. Yes, sir.
On the hood, where I'm gonna be out the window for sure. So you
Yeah,
don't
real
want to be out
talk.
the window, man. We gonna be
The
out for you
thing
too.
trying to get you out that window. Stay in the car, Ron. Stay in the car. We want
double
Geico,
R
If
Ron. Go
y'all
State
ahead,
want to
Dan.
meet the
Farm.
real Ron, join the Discord. Y'all gonna see me turn up. So join the
Yeah, that's
Discord.
that's
You
when
want to
Ron.
meet
That's
the
when
real.
Ron turned into double R.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead, get
But
that
nah, I
started.
was just as far as what I think we need or we could use. I'm with LT. Give me a legitimate tight end. We got some young tight ends, but we need a legit vet that can really ball. You know what I'm saying? The tight end that can go get us 500 plus yards. That can box somebody out in the end zone, or just be the real safety net for the quarterback across the middle and stuff like that. Deep,
Right.
deep out routes. But look, again, a legit vet type of tight end. Coming into a last season. Um, Definitely need another corner for certain. I need another corner for certain.
Mm-hmm.
I might need two safeties, but I'll take another safety. and I
Or
think like
two.
somebody said, give me another tackle behind Seaton because I don't right now. I mean, I can't think of who might be behind them, so give me another tackle behind Seaton. Give me a safety or two, another corner, and tight end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm
Hey,
cool. I'm cool
and if
on
it's
running back. I
after,
mean, you know,
and if it's after, I wouldn't mind taking a DN, a veteran DN, if it's after.
Oh yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
I'm cool on the ends too, man. I mean, as long as Wade and again, this is contingent on you know what I'm saying health, right? But as long as Wade and Okunlola come
Mm-hmm.
back 100%, which we don't have no reason to believe that they won't. You know what I'm saying? It's April. Season don't start till August, till the end of
Right, right,
August.
right, right.
So we got plenty of time. What are you talking about? May, June, July, almost 5 months. So that edge room, I mean, we saw what it looked like last year, man. I mean, Okunlola, Keaton Wade, Tajay McCoy, Arden Walker. We hoping that you know Wiggins came with his development, um, and then just some of the you know guys who should have been developing behind them. So
Mm-hmm.
I think our D line room is the um
Is
best
the
room
key
we
to our
got.
defense. Absolutely,
I think it's the best room
absolutely,
we got.
absolutely.
Hey,
I
Dev,
feel you on that, Dev.
with saying that, Dev, what do you feel our biggest deficiency is?
Safety.
Ooh,
Yeah, I agree. I agree with that. Anybody
who is
else?
it? Who is
I
it,
said
Safety.
Dev?
safety,
Safety.
Yeah.
Yeah,
safety,
absolutely.
and
Safety
then
or
safety, and
linebacker.
then safety, and then
No, 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 no. Easy on them
those backup
linebackers.
corners.
Easy on them
Safety and the
Nah,
linebackers.
backup
facts,
corners.
facts.
Unless you're talking about a specific, but we ain't gonna go there.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
nah,
Oh,
say
whoa. The
Nah,
cold
Get back in the
transition.
window, Mr.
we,
Mahal. Don't do
nah,
it.
we ain't gonna go there, bro.
Nah,
Don't
You know.
do it.
yeah,
nah.
safety and backup corners, man. I mean, so I mean, we talk about this in Discord a lot, and I'm sure everybody who listening been seeing it if they've been watching Will. RJ Johnson at that corner has really turned up. That's really that's kind of made me feel a whole lot better at corner. You know, once Colton comes back, then we know we got somebody like RJ who can slide in, whether it be behind Colton, behind DJ, or like I talked about the other day, if we still kind of light on safety, maybe we just run four corners. You
Yeah.
know, because you got you know, DJ and Colton on
Right,
the outside,
right,
Preston
right,
or RJ in the slot, and then Preston
right.
as a kind of hybrid type of safety type of situation because you know, he already plays nickel. So we could do that if we don't find another safety. We could just run four corners because RJ kind of playing his way into a situation where like, bro, he got to see the field.
Absolutely.
But we already know Colton is who he is, so you ain't taking his spot. Not saying he can't take his spot, but it's like
It ain't happening.
you know, yeah, you ain't taking his spot.
It
So
ain't happening. Real
yeah,
talk.
so
No,
like we got to
nobody
get you
taking
on the
Colton's
field.
spot.
So
Right.
Right.
but again, even after RJ, like I said, after RJ, because let's just say, for instance, you know what I'm saying DJ catch a cold,
Right. Oh, I
and
like the way you just put that too. You just said who next.
yeah, so
DJ
RJ
catch
next, right?
Nah,
But
DJ catch a
then
cold after RJ, right? Go ahead.
Hey, there you go. Cold
Yeah.
world.
Hey,
It's a cold
Go
world out
ahead and
there.
catch
So if
that cold
DJ
after
catch a
that. Go
cold,
ahead, Dan.
you
so
know what
Uh,
that means.
DJ catch a cold,
don't,
RJ come
don't,
in,
don't start.
what
Don't
if
start.
what if Colton catch a cold at the same time? So now who's coming
Dang.
behind that, right? That's where it's
Yeah.
like
It's
I need
cold after
another
that.
one.
It's a cold world
So I need
after that.
another one. You know what I'm
Right.
saying after that. So,
Heard that
but
guy's going.
yeah,
I ain't
but
mad
definitely
at that
safeties,
though.
man.
So what you just basically broke down two safeties or
Yeah,
safety. One or maybe two. Let's do that, right? And then you said what else you just said? An extra corner?
one more corner. Yeah,
One more corner?
one more legit corner. And I think safety because right now we just so up in the air
Right.
about who. And again, they might feel like, hey, we got to start in safety in the room. I'm not saying we don't because we
Right.
not we not on the field, we not in the meeting rooms and all that. So we very well may feel like we have the starting safeties. But I
Right.
think I can kind of speak for the panel. Like we don't necessarily feel like that about any of them. Right? We feel like some could be starting. We said Bayard, we feel like Bayard could, and so on and so forth. But being that we have a question, being that it's like a question, like, dang, I mean, are we good with such and such and such? Like, go get me one that we know for sure. Go
Right.
give me at least one that we know for certain. Like, yeah, he legit, and then that kind of alleviates. Like, so then everybody else who was like a maybe, it's all right, cool, but we can't have a bunch of maybes.
Hey, Dan, question: do we have any optimism about Vickers coming back, being able to get back in the mix for this upcoming year?
So me personally, man, I don't know what type of surgery. I don't know what his condition was that made him get the surgery. But I mean, being that it's a heart surgery, I'm like, dang. Now it may not have been something that's super serious because again, we talking about that would have been what 3 months ago when he got it.
Right.
So by the time the season rolled around, that's 8-9 months since he had the surgery. So that's depending on what the surgery was. That's plenty of time, right? But then
Right.
also you gotta.
Coming back by fall,
But that's what I'm saying. If you, and that's what I'm about to get into. If you just now coming back at fall, are we saying now you got to work your way back into shape?
Right.
Now you got to get your strength back. Now you got to do all this type of stuff that you would have been in doing in the off season. Now you got to do it in the fall. So you're not really ready. Like you back, but you're not, in game form until whenever. So I don't know. I think to me, Ron, it just depends on like what was his situation. Because just
Right.
hearing that it was a heart surgery or heart procedure, whatever the case may be, that it's like, ooh, I don't know. Like I would rather just let him chill, and then we can W back next season. But if it's good, then it's good, right? So
Nah, he said he's trying to play on that demon time. He had to get rid of that heart. He's gonna get out there and mash the gas on himself.
Right. Hey yo, so I'm cool. I'm cool with what you just said on that one, Dev. Anybody else got something different that you think we need to what's the name, man? Get up out this portal. Go ahead, Muan.
Nah, man. I think we got it covered, man. Like we
Yeah.
know what we need, and then it'll just be interesting to just watch what the recruiting staff and also what like comes in. I mean, right now, we like batting 1,000, man. So
Right.
it'll just be interesting to see what this portal period speaks. Of course, because we have to mention that Coach Prime's contract extension is the main focal point of us bringing in these players right now, because the fact that they know that Coach Prime is here, that's it. Who just went to Disneyland?
Yeah, he watching Beauty and the Beast. Turn that down.
He's
Nigga jumped on stage
smiling with the
watching
Beauty
Beauty
and
and
the
the
Beast.
Beast. Hey, D Smiley. Yeah, we gonna let you rock out. Yeah, you gotta turn that joint down though.
Oh, my bad. I ain't trying. My bad. I ain't trying.
Yeah,
Hold on.
what
Hold
you?
on.
I know you ain't in there by
Beauty and the
yourself
Beast
watching
on
Beauty and the Beast, dog.
I ain't
I
know,
ain't
bro.
see no
Hey, look.
kids.
I supposed to sign up last year. My bad. I'm just listening. Y'all boys got it.
All right, nah, you
you know
was
what I'm
man.
saying? I
You
know you're
had
not
you
in there
had
by
something to get off
yourself.
though, and make sure you I think you was that membership link was up there, right, bro? I think you was wide.
Yeah,
Did
yeah.
you
You
click
had the
it?
Twitter. You had the Twitter thing up there.
Nah, the membership joint up there. You clicked it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So where's that?
That's what I'm trying to do. I'm still figuring it out.
Yeah, check at the top.
Okay. All
Check
right.
at the top. Yeah, you can click it right now and see what you get up there.
Nah, man. But look, kick it with us real quick. Come on, give us your take on some of these topics, brother.
Well, yeah. What I had not backed out because I was trying to make sure I got signed up before y'all ended. Where y'all was at right now? What y'all talking about?
So how you feel about Sincere Brown? How you feel about the offensive line addition that we just had? Whatever you
Okay.
wanna give us your take on it.
I'll give you my take on the whole as far as the offense go. This might sound crazy in a way because we got 2 first-round picks right now, but it's like the offense gonna just be better because Shedeur wasn't you wasn't really afraid of his legs.
Yeah.
When you worried
Be
about a
careful,
quarterback
my boy.
legs, when you worried about the
Yeah,
legs,
listen,
bro.
be careful. You heard me, Dick? Go ahead.
Oh, okay. All right, y'all can hear me.
Yeah,
Yes,
we hear
sir.
you good.
Oh, okay, yeah. I just feel like, man, when you worried about the running game wasn't that good last year, but I feel like it'll be better this year because you got somebody else to worry about. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That could take it to the house.
Right.
That's what
Okay.
I say right now. But
Okay.
I'm excited about the Brown kid. The Brown
Right.
kid, 6'5", just throw it up, and he could take it to the house on a
Right.
hitch. You get what I'm saying? So that
Yeah.
gonna bring a lot of difference to the game.
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Okay.
Hey, I'll say this just to go along with what Mr. Muhammad said a little bit earlier. Now that we've kind of got the needs almost out of the way, now we can just go and get great players that we like. You know what I'm saying? So now it takes us to another level of depth and greatness. You know, we can actually go out and just go get the best player available, you know? So that's
Yeah.
going to be exciting to see the type of players we bring in because now we're talking about raising the level of talent in all these rooms. So even if you, let's say we got linebackers that we like, but let's say we got another Hill Green type of guy, that's just going to raise the level of play in that room, raise the level of play in the D line
Right.
room, O line, receiver
Right.
room, just all over, man. So now we can get best player available. So that's how championship teams, when you get to that level, where you're not just trying to fill all these needs, now that you've met the needs, now you just getting better in
Right.
each spot. Now you're talking about making an actual push in the playoffs, man. So it's definitely going
Mm-hmm.
to be exciting.
Nah, Ron, you just made a lot of sense because that's like going to like one of these regular grocery stores, or you're going to Whole Foods. Because you notice that when you go to Whole Foods, people be checking out with these little tiny baskets. You know what I'm saying? And they only got a few items. So I see what you talk about. You know what I'm saying? Now we can shop, on that expensive level. You know what I'm saying? We can kind of put our nose up in the air
Yeah,
a little
no
bit.
more shopping on a budget. And shout
Yeah,
out to
we
Coach
ain't going
Prime
second save
contract.
no more. We ain't in
All right,
second save no more. We at Kroger's now.
come on now.
But hey, I'll tell you this also another good point that I thought of, and I think it might have been said earlier too. Now that Coach Prime got this contract extension, and also a level of NIL commitment was tied to that contract. Now
Hold
we
on, hold
get to
on, hold
see
on.
the effect of that.
Somebody can spell I understand.
Yeah,
Hold
that's
up,
what it
Ron.
is.
Who mic is that?
Going on.
Okay, that was their mic. So check it
Yeah, he
out.
at the daycare,
Salute
Yeah.
to
man.
Troy Bly. We got a new
Yeah,
member in the building, man. Make sure you hit that Discord link, Troy.
go ahead.
Salute to you.
Hold
But
up,
what I
hold up,
was
hold up.
saying,
Before you finish, right? And
yeah,
Muhammad just played the nice guy role. D Smiley. You see how he just hit that link? Why it wasn't working for you, bro?
Because you had the wrong one up when I was hitting it.
Nah, it was up there. I double checked it for that reason. Click it now, though. Let's
Hold
see if
on,
it works.
hold on. How I go back to the chats? Hold on. Hold on.
Yeah,
No,
Oh
because
yeah.
yeah,
the
yeah.
screen that I got up right now, it's not. Hold
What
on,
it say up there, bro?
hold on. This the
Yeah, see,
this the
I
he
believe
might
I
be in
can
the.
fly.
Hold on, now, you might have to bring him back. I think it's.
We ain't doing all that.
Now, hold on. You
Nah,
might got to,
I'm not on the one like when y'all first start YouTube up. I'm not on that. I'm on
are you on the?
StreamYard.com.
Yeah,
No, no,
Oh,
no, no,
wow.
no. You.
StreamYard. You
Oh,
got to go
wow.
back to YouTube.
That's where it got
yeah.
me at. So like, nah, I ain't even know I was on here, bro. Then I was like, what? It said I'm in the backyard. I'm like, what that?
Oh,
So
all
yeah,
right.
No, I'm
that's
saying.
where
So
I'm
when
at.
you said did you
Nigga
go
said
to
the
the YouTube?
backyard.
Did you go to the YouTube page?
Yeah, I went to the YouTube page and I clicked
And
it, and then I'm trying to put my car information and all that up there. And as I'm doing that, it bring me to this page. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
So
I
Yeah.
don't know. I never been
Nah,
on this
you good,
page
you
right
good,
here.
Gifo.
yeah.
We'll get you down. We'll
Yeah, we
get you
gonna
down.
get you right. Pardon
Right.
me, my boy. Real tough. I get, I
He
get,
got premature
I
lunch.
get
Look
a
at the
lot of
bottom. At the
hands
bottom. Look
sometimes.
at the bottom. It say you are in the show. Everyone can see and hear you.
Nah, you
That's what
Right.
good,
it say at
Gifo.
the
yeah,
bottom.
yeah, yeah.
You
So you not
we
you.
gonna
So
get you
yeah,
later.
you on here with
We
us.
gonna get you later.
You straight.
You not where
Yeah,
you need to be for the Discord. But
yeah.
now, only
Yeah,
reason I was
that's what I'm
asking what
trying
he
to get
saw
to.
because
Oh
That's what I'm
man.
trying to get to. The
when I went to
Discord.
the YouTube, because I seen he had mentioned like he seen the Twitter link, so I went to
Right.
check to see what he was looking at.
Oh,
So when you go to the
Th-
YouTube, but I'm already a member, so it might look different for me, but it
Yeah, so
does.
this what I
It
was
just
doing.
show YouTube.
I was
It
clicking
show
out the
YouTube and it
live.
show Twitter.
Oh, okay. See, I was clicking out the live, then I was going to the thing that say Discord. I was
Yeah.
hitting it and I was trying to sign up, but it kept taking me to X. It just kept taking me to that.
Nah, I believe you now. My bad, my boy, for sure. We gonna this we gonna do, right? Shout out to Troy Blah, one of the newest members to the Up the Scope family. D, soon when I drop this Discord link, right? Y'all hit it, and we gonna we'll figure it out in the Discord later on. You heard me?
All right, bet. All right,
sure.
I'm finna do that now.
Pardon me on that one though. Shit just get crazy sometimes.
All right, bet.
Who that shoot?
I'm finna leave and try to do it. I'm finna leave and try to do it now.
Shooter, one of them Discord MVPs in there, man. Salute to you, King Shooter in the building, man. A Discord MVP. This guy, I don't see nobody do more hours in Discord than this young man right here, man. One of the funniest dudes on the Discord. Salute to the real one, man. One of the realest. Shooter, go ahead, man. Hit that spiel.
He got a little troll in him, though. Watch out for him.
Hey, where?
Go ahead, shoot. Go ahead, shoot.
He just said he's okay, Dino. He's just having a little trouble.
That's why niggas be wrong. That's why I said
making Dino one more time. For sure.
It's all love though. Take that as love, my boy, for sure. Let me drop that link for him. Go ahead, get your spill on whatever you heard, show if you heard it. As far as the topics we just were speaking on. I don't know what's wrong with
she's really not there. But hey, Dino, real quick, drop that Discord.
I'm just waking up late. I'm sorry, y'all.
There you go.
I'm kind of waking up late. I just jumped in the chat to ask everybody how they were doing today, man. How everybody feel?
Yeah.
I really had too many spills to hit. Y'all really was on point.
But look, shoot. Did you want to speak on that Lacey thing? Did you
Wait, Dino, did you mean to drop the StreamYard or the Discord link? Because you just dropped the StreamYard link.
Yo, Dino rusty, y'all. So just be
Nah. I'm dropping both. I was dropping both for sure. Because Kane's supposed to be coming back up too. I'm about to
hold up a sec, shoot. Go ahead, Dino.
On the Lacey joint, mental health is something everybody should take serious. You know, if you feel like that it's getting a little dark for you, talk to somebody. You feel me? You feel like that everything getting to the point where you really don't understand it. There's nothing wrong with talking to somebody. You feel me? There's nothing wrong with that. My prayers to that man and his family. You feel me? I hope everything get right. Hope his mom finds some clarity. That was a good kid. That was a good athlete too, though.
Excellent, man.
You know, man. My prayers out to him. If y'all cool with it, we could do like a little brief moment of silence for him. Give him a good passing. If y'all cool with it.
Yes, sir. Go ahead.
All right, a moment of silence for the father, man. Amen.
Salute, man.
Salute to him.
Yeah, man.
And if anybody join the Up the Scope Discord, man, look, we a big family in here, man. Y'all need anybody to talk to, man. Don't be shy, man. We talk about everything. We talk about more than just football, man. We're a family.
Word.
Anything on your mind, feel free.
Everything.
Everything.
Right. Nah, man, that's real. That's real.
Oh dang, Dino done got his soul kicked off.
Yeah.
See?
Yeah, we just gotta.
But hey, any other questions before we come to the end? We coming close to the end anyway. Any other questions? Did we touch on that question that he talked about earlier? That quality control had? See if we can get back to that question. It was starts. Let me see. I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
Let's see if I can pull it up. Quality
that's
control.
True. But look, how you feel about it? Sincere, shooter.
I'm interested to see how it turns out, man. You know, I always been one of the ones to brag on our wide receiver room. You know, we take real pride in that. So I feel like he'll be a good addition to the room. You feel me? Another big man jumping out the gym, explosive, making some good plays. You feel me? I think he'll be a good piece.
Hey, yo, that link down there now. I told you this shit was acting kind of crazy. If y'all what's the name, the two that just joined that membership, go ahead and click that Discord link now. I just dropped it. Appreciate y'all as well for sure. Hell yeah. So who you was just speaking on, Shoot, because they just kicked me out.
Khyree. We
Kyrie?
gave
Yeah.
Khyree brief his moment of silence.
Right. Yeah, we
Should have gave
touched
him.
on that at the beginning for sure.
Right.
How you feel on that? What's the name? The wide receiving over the tackle what we just got Shoot.
Oh yeah.
There you
I'm
go.
ready now. To me, I'm more relieved about the tackle than the wide receiver because I really want to break in a real sweat in a wide receiver room because we always stack the room. But that O line, man, hey, but it was 2-time all conference, man. We need something like that on the line. You feel me?
Right.
For real.
Right.
That's gonna be a good addition. What side he coming in on? Right or left?
See, that's the debate, man, because they
I
because
imagine it's
they
probably
might.
the
No.
right side because left side
Nah,
always been
look, Shoot. They say he gonna be the left guard
Why would he be the
because
left
he
guard?
because he because he played both last year. Like
Oh, okay.
this how nice he is. Like he played left
Right.
guard and he played right tackle, and he graded high in both. Graded high blocking, graded high run blocking. I mean,
So would y'all rather
nowhere
see
near
him at guard
average.
or tackle?
Well, I think they're still going after a right tackle in the poll, but I want to see it because I want.
Yeah, Mr. Muhammad, you get in the portal.
Me personally, I'd rather
Am I?
see him take over the right tackle spot just because I'm knowing it's a real big emphasis on that. And if he's actually pretty good at that, I'd rather go and get that locked down and out the way.
Right.
For sure. But they were saying because of his NFL, his NFL future would probably be on the interior. A lot of people were saying that they may have to move him inside. Also because his measurements too. You know, he's 6'4", if I'm not mistaken. So they were saying tackles are normally 6'5", 6'6", and above.
Right.
So that's what they were saying. Reasons why he may have to go inside. But either way, you know, we need players at a guard and at a tackle. So either way,
I saw that too. Basically saying why waste his last year at a position you know you're not going to play on the next level. I saw that same joint, which makes sense. That's why I said at the beginning, both sides made good points on where they wanted to see him at. You know what I mean? So that was a good spill for sure.
Yeah, you really get the best of both worlds because you know we really need we need a good competent tackle. He's one of them, and we also need a good competent guard. He that also. So if push from the shove, we know we could. I don't want to use my dog Khalil Benson, but we can Khalil Benson. You feel me? Like if the guard go down, we know he can play guard. If the tackle go down, we know he can play tackle. So it's really a win-win. You feel me?
True.
Good spill, Shua. Now
Hey,
look,
Dino,
this the last joint. I think we should Ron just clicked it down there too, right? Basically brought it back
quality
up.
assurance question. Go ahead.
Hell yeah, let's get it to it. Shout out to Quality Insurance, the new sponsor. He said hell yeah, he said he said what was this joint? He said what we looking forward to as far as the spring game, yo, and then we can get up out of here.
That's a good question too. Thanks, Quality Assurance. You know, I mean, I said, you know, we talked about like Swiss white, you know, vanilla. Like we want it so plain, like, you know, put salt in there for like a series and just let Juju rock out.
Right.
We don't need to see nothing from us. So, you know, couple completions, couple runs, couple drives, but just let Juju get in there. Let us Juju and man, forgetting his name. Who's the other? Who's out? Third string Cuban.
Salt. I mean, not Salt, not Juju.
Stop.
You talking about Stop, man?
Stop.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just let Juju and Staub rock out. You know what I'm saying? And get that work.
If it was up to me, I want to see them come out and throw straight wheel routes. Those straight wheel routes. We gonna defend them shits all day long. Run it again.
QB scrambles and wheel routes. I'm with you on that. Take off and wheel routes. Shoot is crazy.
I'm with Mr. Muhammad on that one. Go ahead, LT.
Go ahead, T.
Hey, but like I'm with Mr. Muhammad. You know, if give Salt to a couple of series and then get him up out of there. I don't want nobody and no what's the read options and none of that. I don't want him to run the ball at all
No, nothing.
unless he gotta pull down and run. You know what I'm
Right,
Right.
saying? Matter of fact, you know, I don't even want him hardly doing that. I let him think he can take the sack. You know what I'm
right,
Right.
saying? Because I don't want them getting down to the timing of his reads and none of that. You know what I mean? As far as like
right,
his read options and stuff like that. I don't want him seeing none of that.
right,
I
Come
want
on
him to do
now.
all throws so everybody can know this boy coming in here, or they can think that he coming in here throwing the ball. You
right.
know what I mean? You know we can
Yeah,
run.
that's a good throw up. Like y'all said, keeping the vanilla off as possible. Yeah.
Yeah, we
Right.
know we
And
can
I
run.
think this is a perfect time. We just spoke on Cam at that backfield, and I spoke on this in the Discord. Now let's throw Cam back there. Let me see some of that for the spring
Yeah.
game.
Nah, for
Bring it
No,
real.
back.
you know what I
We can
mean?
run. We know we can run. I want to see
Right,
let's showcase our wide receivers with our quarterbacks on, and then when we're gonna run the ball with the running back. Let the
Yeah,
running
right,
backs do that.
that's it.
Mm-hmm.
We
Yep.
got
Run
Big
that
Worm in
ball.
the building, man. We got one of
Oh,
the ones up here, man. Salute, Worm.
oh man. Shout
my
out, Big
dog.
Worm.
Up
Salute,
the
salute,
score.
Big Worm.
Peace to the chat.
Bro,
Y'all make
bro,
sure y'all tap that like button, subscribe, follow. Make sure you hit that membership only list so we be able to get in the Discord. We've been building and chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? We talk about the sports aspect of CU and the
Right,
greatness that here to come, right? And we also talk about other things as well. Financial literacy. We talk about, just everyday life. We fathers, right? Mothers. We chop that up and you know what I'm saying? We share that knowledge with each other. You know what I'm saying? And I'm hearing good things, man, on the stage, and this something great right here, brother. You know what I'm saying?
hell yeah, hell yeah. Shout out to you too, Aaron, for sure. You remember all us play a part in that for sure.
For
Mm-hmm.
sure,
Niggas
man.
getting busy.
Yeah, man. I'm enjoying what I'm saying with CU that's coming in. You know what I'm saying? We have bumps and bruises. Don't get me wrong, but like LT said that just just wait till that offense get out there. It's gonna be something special. It's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
real,
Right,
real special. You know what I'm saying?
right,
And I was that one. And, we look at the offensive coordinator, not the coordinator, but the offensive line, line coach, right? He making adjustments that fit. And I'm saying that, right? I'm seeing him making them adjustments. The linemen are using a whole lot of techniques that I'm used, you know what I'm saying, that I haven't seen last year. And I
right,
think we're gonna be great with that, man. The new paces that we getting in, it's fitting in, man.
right.
hey, I got a question for the panel and the chat down there. I had asked Discord this question yesterday. Out of CU wide receiver room, how many of them that's entering the draft do you think gonna have a success? Don't think have a successful NFL career?
You talking
And
about
you,
last year's guys or
Yeah,
guys
yeah,
that's in the
I'm
last
talking
year's
about
room?
the
guys.
guys that's in
Last year's
there
guy.
now. I'm gonna
Last
say
year's guy.
all of them.
I'm thinking I'm thinking we can go 4 for 4 because
Ooh.
Will has the NFL caliber style build and he's show flashes. Jimmy got the NFL speed. Tay got the routes, and Travis is just Travis. Like we knowing Travis gonna be successful. We don't even gotta really put him in the conversation. But you feel me? Like human. How many do y'all see realistically having a good NFL career?
All of them.
You
Yeah,
think
I
they
mean,
going for?
Yeah, ain't no. It's not one of them you about to say not about to have one.
Mm-hmm.
right.
No
All of
question.
them.
No
Yeah,
question.
real talk.
And I'm gonna just say the reason why we can say all because Tay like put that like that like final polish to like shine J5 up because J5 was
No
lacking a
bucket.
little.
No bucket,
No,
please.
no,
Dang.
no, no.
Look, yeah, we on his
Wow.
ass today. Muhammad, that was crazy.
Hey man, I
Yeah.
gotta
Though.
go, man. I'm
The,
out of here, man.
the,
Nah,
the,
yeah,
Yo,
it's
the
over
shout
with.
the
Nah,
shout
On
out
that
was
note,
Get
the
it,
different.
show
Q.
over. Shout
Get
out
it
to
in.
The,
Muhammad.
nah. That's why.
DQ,
That's
man.
why
He DQ.
I try.
Get him
the
out of
shout
here.
out was different.
I try.
The shout
I
out was
try to
different.
force
Nah,
it.
ain't
Can't
no
sound out
spinning
with that,
that.
man.
Shout out to Muhammad, man. This is a good joint. Shout out to the chat. I think we done covered all the topics for real. Real talk. Big shout out to the stage, man.
I try to clean that up, but yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, that was nice. Hell yeah, T. Big shout out to LT and
everybody out the stadium,
man.
Everybody out the stadium, man.
Right. Big shout out to LT and Ron on the Supers 2 and everybody else that basically what's the name, man? Contributed to the show today. But that's a major shout out to the two guys, because this two are our main guys for sure. That doesn't have to do that. So that's all love, Teasy, for sure, man. And Ron, I appreciate it. Shout out to all our guys on the stage that got busy today. Shout out to the queens in the chat. Y'all already know Sko Asia, Sko Goddess.
Come on.
Who else we had down there? Miss Sandra, Miss who else? Miss Cameron, everybody.
Miss Chapman.
Miss Phyllis.
We ain't gonna miss Miss Chapman.
Miss Chapman, Miss Sharitha. Big shout out to Miss Sharitha, another one of the mains for sure.
That's right.
Who else is down there? Miss Johnson popped out, all the queens, man. For sure, you know it's all love, all our main dogs. That was at the bottom. We appreciate y'all as well. I think that's it, yo. We y'all know how we get down. Tuesday, Thursday, like we normally do. If we got some news, we popping out. But this joint we tried today, y'all gonna see them random pop-outs for sure. When something break like that, we outside, man. We ain't about to play with it no more. Anything.
Make sure y'all set the notifications though.
Yeah,
set the notifications.
But hell yeah, y'all heard Ron. They playing with them joints too, Ron. Somebody dropped down there. They didn't even get a notification.
Hey, if y'all didn't get enough notification,
unsubscribe
and resubscribe. And
there you go.
Hit the notification icon about bell and hit all. Not just don't let it just hit the regular. Hit all.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all heard Teasy.
Don't forget to tune in next week to CU's top podcast, man. Yeah, I said it.
Y'all heard my dog.
Yeah, I'm bucking.
Y'all already know what time it is. Shoe out the car all the time. He's walking on the side of the car. Real tough.
Real. He walking style like I'm Wesley Snipes in this one.
He's never been in the car. Real tough.
The car look good though. The car look good though.
Yeah, he good, but he outside. That's my dog. I need one of those. For sure. Shout out to everybody though, man. This is a good joint for a random joint for our first random. For real. I think it's we working on it something, man.
I got the gas can in my hand. I ain't playing with them.
Right.
And we out.
Hell yeah.
Dino,
all love, y'all.
Dino,
meet us in that Discord.
Yeah, D Smiley's in there, Dino.
Much love.
I got you. I got you, Juan.
All right, y'all. Peace.
I wanna live when I wake, but you know me, I keep dying in my sleep. Like am I on my way to death? I'm down to die for these dreams. I know my grandma prayed for me. I kept some sticks in her basement. I'm guilty by association. Swear she never liked to say that. You fucking with the fake, you fake yourself. You can't debate that. You fucking with the help, should help yourself. Hard to relate that. I drew a line and watched niggas cross it. Man, fuck no take backs. I never did or said nothing that I feel I should take back.